6095. 6095. 6095. Yep, we can just do all our spots 90. All our spots can be 90 seconds. Thank you, buddy. All right. Thank you. I got a pen somewhere.
Strikeout by Randolph County pitcher Easton Welch for out number 2. Now batting for Lincoln County, the shortstop, number 9, Danny Sullivan.
Still hot.
Base hit by Danny Sullivan. He's aboard with 2 outs, and the batter is the left fielder, number 23, Jacob Hoover.
Thank you, Steve, and welcome to Wilson, North Carolina. And used to Legion baseball getting started on time or a little late. Well, not today. 10 minutes early. We are in the top of the first inning. 2 outs for Lincoln County, and at the plate is Jacob Hoover. A grounder to first by Clay Hodges to start the game. A strikeout by Randall Ortiz, and then a Danny Sullivan single up the middle. And that's where we stand. David Keever along with Rick Mitchum on a beautiful, beautiful day here in Wilson. Rick, temperature's down, humidity also down.
Yes, very nice day, very nice ballpark. I'm going to run through the lineup here just after this next pitch. Jacob Hoover is at the plate, the number 4 hitter for this Lincoln County Cardinals team. Again, David said with 2 outs, Danny Sullivan did reach on a single.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Just wait on the lineups. We'll do them both
at the same time.
And during the middle of the inning, we won't. Okay. We'll just skip our first half inning break here and just do the lineups then.
Right,
since
sounds
we're
like a plan.
A little late getting on.
Anyway, American Legion baseball, and there's another base hit.
In the gap. Could be extra bases. Sullivan will round second. He'll head to third. The throw will come into second, and Hoover will have to hold at first base.
So back-to-back singles with 2 outs has something going here for Lincoln County in the top half of the first inning.
Yep, after the 2 outs, Hodges did make contact on his to lead things off. And now 2 hits, back-to-back singles, Sullivan and Hoover, runners at the corners with 2 down.
Easton Welch is the Randolph County pitcher. Brian Seymour, the designated hitter, batting for Justin Norton today. First pitch is up high. Bradley Holman is on deck for Lincoln County. Again, runners on first and third with 2 outs here in the top half of the first inning. Next pitch is fouled off towards the third base dugout, so that'll even the count at 1-1. Beautiful ballpark here, 332 down the left field and right field lines, 405 dead center. Don't know what the power alleys are, but just a beautiful, beautiful park.
It is nice.
Next pitch swung on and missed by Seymour, so Seymour now finds himself in the hole 1 and 2.
Seymour 1 and 2, 2 down, runners at the corners. See if Coach Bullock puts him in motion now with 2 strikes on the young man. Pitch to the plate, swings at a bad one out of the strike zone. Catcher will complete the throw to first and in time. So 2 strikeouts in the inning, 2 to 3 to complete the putout. And Lincoln County gets no runs on 2 hits in the inning. And we're going to keep it right here, Steve. I'm going to let Rick go through the starting lineups, and we'll try to get those in for everybody. First for the visitors of Lincoln County, post 455, who come in at 20 and 14.
20 and 14. I'll go through the whole lineup. Clay Hodges, the familiar lineup for you Lincoln County fans. Clay Hodges leading.
All right, y'all send me on the money. How many dollars on it? What am I paying for it?
The name Gates is the most recognized and respected name in the real estate and auction business in Lincoln County. Robert Gates with Gates Real Estate and Auction Group invites you to visit their website for complete details and listings of real estate and upcoming auctions. Visit www.gatesauction.com. That's www.gatesauction.com. Or call 704-735-1977.
Sold American.
Bright, sunshiny day.
If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Community minded, just like you. Community minded, that's for sure it's true.
You care about the future of this community. You grew up here. You've raised a family here. Your life is here. So is ours. Carolina Trust Bank. Member FDIC.
Community minded, just like you.
Randolph County will come to bat. Did you get their record?
I did not, David. Try to get that as we go along here. Of course, I feel like Lincoln County's got their ace on the hill today with Justin Norton on the mound. Had a stellar performance in the postseason play. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch, curveball, actually he calls it a strike. We got one of those umpires with the delayed reaction call, but it's over.
Calls it verbally quick,
Mm-hmm.
and then delays on the hand signal.
Of course, we can't hear the verbal call.
Oh, we can hear it better than we can inside of booth.
Well, he's out.
With all the crowd here yelling, it's a little tough. So a strikeout of Avery Jackson as Justin Norton on the hill. Off
3
to a good
pitches and
start.
1 out. Yes. Justin Norton.
Check us out on 1050 AM, WLON 1050am.com. Make sure that's right with Kevin. Check us out. You can also
here today.
watch video and listen to the game.
That brings up Will Albertson. First pitch to Will is outside for ball 1. Give you a rundown of Lincoln's defense here in just a second. Next pitch is hit out to the shortstop.
Should be an easy play.
Well,
Couldn't grab his glove. That's going to be an error.
I don't know what happened there. Danny Sullivan had the ball plenty of time. I don't know if it got stuck in his glove or what. But
might have been stuck in the webbing, but
Yes,
usually very sure-handed. Sullivan at short.
Well, there was no problem with how he handled the ball. He just couldn't get it out of his mitt. So I guess that
hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Hopefully it won't.
Of course, that's one thing about baseball. Funny, strange game. You just don't ever know what's going to happen. So now with 1 out, a runner at first base, and that brings up Dylan Prevette, a left-handed batter. First, actually 1-1 on the count already to Prevette. So I guess I'll give him an infield single on that. No, they give an error.
Yeah, it's got to be an error.
An error, okay.
So no matter the reason, here's a shot into right field on the ground, a base hit. Rounding second, but holding at the last minute is Albertson. But now Dylan Prevette has his first, the first hit of the game for Randolph County. So 2 runners aboard. Albertson at second, Prevette at first, and now the cleanup hitter Cody Trogdon for this Randolph County team.
Yes, Trogdon. Norton on the hill, but TJ Bowden behind the plate, Salter at first, Ortiz at second, Holman's your third baseman, Sullivan's short, Hoover, Hodges, and Scoggins are your outfielders for Lincoln County. So Randolph County now with runners on first and second, and first pitch is up high to Trogdon, so he's ahead of him count 1-0.
Richard telling me one of the coaches on this Randolph County team, Ethan Marsh, is the young man who robbed Watts of a home run at Sims Park. Grounded to second. Ortiz with the flip over to second. The relay. Rick, there's smooth a double play combo as you'll see.
Ortiz is good at that. Yes, he is.
In Legion baseball, 4-6-3 double play, and that does it for Randolph County in the first. No runs, a hit, one error. And after the double play, one runner left on base. One complete here, your score on the TRT Trailer Sales Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. No score, Lincoln County and Randolph County after one complete.
Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448.
In the Gospels of Matthew, Luke, and John, we are called to forgive others, and God will forgive us. I find that I can forgive others, and I can ask God to forgive me, but sometimes I find it hard to forgive myself. If you are struggling with forgiveness, as we all do, come to Ryan Heights United Methodist Church and hear of the Lord's grace, mercy, and forgiveness. I'm inviting you to come and worship with us Sundays at 11. I am Kathy McAbee, pastor of Ryan Heights United Methodist Church, and we are located on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park.
At 704-435-0271 and see how you can save. Bennett Insurance Group and Deary Insurance. We've got you covered. It's our true blue promise.
Back here in Wilson, North Carolina, Fleming Stadium, beautiful stadium built back in the 30s. David Keeper along with Rick Mitchum, second inning.
Very familiar to the stadium in Sumter, South Carolina.
Yes, it
We've
is.
seen where the Southeast Regionals were held a few years ago. Bradley Holman leading off here in the top half of the second inning for Lincoln County. He'll be followed by Darren Salter and Nathaniel Scoggins. So we're looking at 6, 7, 8 due up.
A little slow roller in front of the plate. Pitcher will field it. Throw over to first. He's got Holman. 1-3 put out. One up, one down here in the Lincoln County second inning.
Darren Salter now up, the first baseman today for Lincoln County. Salter, we've seen him do a little bit of everything this year on the high school ranks and in Legion ball. Pitched, has played outfield, and now the first baseman. First pitch inside to Salter. Salter looked like he may be showing bunt there, but pitch was way inside. And the 1-0 pitch is low, so Salter's heading the count now 2-0. Again, Scoggins on deck for Lincoln County.
Steve K tuned in at home. I don't think his phone's working. He asked me to text him the Shelby score, and I've sent it to him now for the third time. But for some reason, he's unable to get it. 4-1. 4-1. Shelby a winner here in game one. So tried to send it again, and don't know what our internet service not working the greatest here though either. I will say that. So, but I'm texting about 49 people the score, so it gets kind of tough.
49 people.
Yep.
3-1 on the count now to Darren Salter. 3-1 pitch down low. Nope, called it a strike.
It is
so
a strike to Salter.
Full.
Nobody aboard, one out. We're in the second inning, top half inning number 2. No score, Randolph and Lincoln. And yes, Shelby from Area 4 was a winner in the first game. Dustin Green on the hill as strike 3 is called to Salter.
Salter caught looking on that one, but it's a good pitch. Right?
It did look good from here.
So that's the third strikeout now for Welch. Steve K got that new phone. He just don't know how to use it yet. Maybe that might be the problem. Of course, mine is using up a lot of energy down here itself. Now batting Nathaniel Scoggins, the right fielder, and he laces one out into right field. Going to be a base hit. That's the third hit now for Lincoln County.
Yeah, it is.
They're starting these hits with 2 outs. That's
the problem.
Mm-hmm. 2 outs. Now batting for the Cardinals is the catcher.
See if I'll find out if anybody is getting text from me. Let me know, because I'd like to know if they're going through or not. But Shelby, I'll say it again, a winner today, no problem in their game. Dustin Green, 7 innings. Philip Black closed it out. I want to say Philip Black struck out 5 of the 6 batters he faced.
I think he did, yes. Mm-hmm.
And was dominant. Actually more dominant than Green in that game.
JT Bowden's hit one in the gap. It may get down. And it does. That's going to get Salter all the way to third base.
A carbon copy, Rick, of the first inning here so far. Runners at the corners now.
Absolutely.
With 2 outs. After 2 outs, Lincoln County with 2 hits.
Yeah, 4 hits in the game already. And now it brings back Lincoln County back to the top of the lineup with Clay Hodges. Hodges, 1 pitch, 1 out. His first time up, he hit right back to the first baseman. So base hit here now would put Lincoln County on the board and put them on top.
I'd like to mention our pregame meal sponsor throughout the season, Pat's Drive-In. Malcolm and the guys are at Pat's Drive-In on Highway 150 in Cherryville. Appreciate those folks.
First pitch, David Scott. Hodges trying to lay down a bunt, but he fouls it back into the net. Get you a drink right there, getting water.
Looking forward to that.
So 0-1 on the count to Hodges. Runners are on first and third. 2 outs, top of the second. Randall Ortiz on deck.
And the pitch hit pretty well, but looked like it hit the end of the bat. Fly ball to right off of Hodges, and it will be caught out there in right field for out number 3. So once again, with 2 outs, Lincoln County threatens, but comes up empty. No runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. Already 4 left on for Lincoln County in 2 innings here. TRT Trailer Sales, Hauser Drug, Mr. Sparky. Scoreboard remains Lincoln nothing, Randolph nothing.
When do you want the job done? Right now, of course. That's why we recommend you call Right Now Contractors for roofing, siding, windows, and more. Right Now Contractors features maintenance-free gutters. Ask about their walk-in spa tubs, and a lifetime warranty on the roofing is available. Just call 704-572-0375 for Right Now Contractors, or visit the website at rightnowcontractors.com. When you want it done now, call Right Now Contractors.
Good luck, Lincoln County Cardinals, in the American Legion State Tournament from American Marine in Denver. Call Randy or Todd at American Marine for the largest selection of new and used boats in the area. We also buy, sell, and trade. And don't forget our full service department, too. American Marine is located at 6118 Highway 16 South in Denver. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 3. Call 704-483-8144 or visit our website at amlboats.com. Good luck, post 455, Lincoln County Cardinals, American Legion Baseball. Shop for your home in your home with Budget Blinds of Lincoln. Budget Blinds services the Lincoln, Cherryville, and Shelby area with window coverings for any budget. And mention this radio ad for $20 off per window. Available by appointment only. Call 24 hours a day, 704-483-9580 in Denver, North Carolina for a free in-home consultation. Or visit our showroom at 1901 North Highway 16 in Denver in the Westport Plaza. Budget Blinds does commercial and residential. Sales, service, installation, and repairs all handled by our office. Visit our website at budgetblinds.com/Lincoln or on Facebook at facebook.com/BBLincoln.
And Dylan Richardson due up here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch is hit out to the first baseman, Salter, and he's going to take that one himself, David.
Yeah, nice play by Salter at first. Coming up playing the big hop. And Kyle Smith is retired, 3 unassisted for the first out. So now the DH, Jake Hall, who's hitting for Easton Welch, the pitcher today. Jake Hall, right-handed hitter against the right-handed Norton.
And the first pitch on the way is hit down the third baseline, foul. Good stop by the third base coach for Randolph County. Randolph County posts 45 out of area 3. Of course, Lincoln County out of area 4, the runner-up this year. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed.
So quickly in the hole, Jake Hall, 0-2 against Norton. It's fun to watch Norton pitch, Rick, from right behind the plate this low, because we don't usually get this angle on him and see what his pitches do a lot better from right here. There's a grounder down the third baseline, knocked down, nope, going to get by Hallman and into shallow left field as the shortstop Sullivan will run it down. Check how they score it here. It looks like probably a hit, but we'll wait and see.
Well, all right, marked it here, but we'll see in just a second.
Some discussion, I would say, in the press box by the
put up
official
a hit.
Scores. Yep, the second hit of the game.
So it brings up the shortstop now, Dylan Richardson for Randolph County with a runner on first. Richardson batting in that 7th spot, the shortstop.
Yep.
And runner fakes his going, but
down low.
Troy Burr is on deck. 1-0 count now on Richardson.
Runner at first base, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second inning. No score, Lincoln County, Randolph County. The pitch lifted out into center field. Hodges comes in a few steps, looking up into the sky, and hauls it in. Didn't have to move hardly.
Didn't have to move, but the way he had his hands out, I didn't know if he lost it.
I was the same way. I guess he's blocking that sunshine. Yeah. Sunshine is bright here today. Unbelievable that we're here in Wilson. Let me go ahead and go on here and just tell you what the temperature is in Wilson. The humidity is really down. It's 81 degrees here.
81
at
degrees.
Almost 1 o'clock, which is unheard of, I'm sure, in this part of the state for late July. But it is very pleasant here today.
Yes, it is.
And the first pitch swung on, grounded foul off the bat of Troy Burr,
yes. Of course, this is one of the old stadiums. It's got the old wooden grandstand above us, which is nice. Got the big fans turning also, so that keeps some air circulated in here. Get home, go online and look up this stadium. It's very, very huge foul territory, I will say that. Next pitch is fouled off. So if a ball gets by anyone, it's going to be extra bases for the runner. Troy Burr now in the hole, 0-2 on the count with 2 outs. Tanner Ruth, the number 9 hitter, is on deck.
Ruth, that name scares me.
Well, it's spelled R-O-U-T-H, but I did ask, and they did say Ruth. So
I'm glad you asked. I would have said Ralph. This pitch down and away, a ball, 2 strikes to Troy Burr. Right-handed pitcher Norton with the runner at first, 2 down. Norton from the stretch now looks at the runner. And the pitch on the way, and it's a grounder to third. Hallman fills this one clean, throws across the diamond in time to get Burr. 5-3 put out. Nothing doing for Randolph. No runs a hit, no errors. 1 runner left. We've played 2 complete now here. Your score on the LincolnCounty.com and Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, along with the Medical Center Pharmacy scoreboard in Shelby, is 0-0 Lincoln County and Randolph County.
Gail Huss, broker realtor with Lake Norman Realty in Denver, is proud to help sponsor the Lincoln County Cardinals in the state baseball tournament. Gail Huss specializes in the Lake Norman area, representing buyers and sellers in Lincoln, Catawba, Iredell, Gaston, and Mecklenburg counties. Gail is a 5-time recipient of Charlotte's Best Real Estate Agent Award based on customer satisfaction. Let Gail work for you if it's residential or commercial real estate you need. Call 704-473-6819 or go online at www.gailhuss.com. Office located on Highway 16 in Denver, North Carolina. Good luck, Lincoln County Cardinals.
Okay, folks, here's a question for you. Now listen. If you could pay less for your office products and have them delivered to your door, if that money stayed right here in your community, and if you could choose from a selection of office supplies made right here in America, and if you'd like to truly say that you buy local, wouldn't you make the switch to King's Office Supply? Located at 227 East Main Street, King's Office Supply has been serving Lincoln County and surrounding areas for over 60 years. Come on now, make the switch and feel good about supporting your local small business.
The staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
And we're back here at Fleming Stadium in Wilson, North Carolina. Richard and I talking about it during the break. I'll tell you, when Sullivan comes up, something interesting about the young man as Ortiz lunges after a bunt, comes up empty, and it's 0-2.
Randall Ortiz leading off, followed by Danny Sullivan and Jacob Hoover. So we're looking at 2, 3, 4 here in the top of the third. Still no score.
Right in the head.
Right in the.
And we've seen Ortiz, that happen to him now twice in a week or so.
That one got him right.
Happened in the Cherryville series, and now it happens here. As he goes down, but seems to be, not totally down. He's checking, I think he's checking his ear to see if there's any blood coming out right around the left ear as he took a fastball. It looked like a fastball, sounded like a fastball, right into the batting helmet. Walking around, he doesn't really appear to be dazed.
I'll say one thing, thank goodness for helmets.
Yes.
But I think he's going to be all right. I see a little smile on his face, so he's going to trot on down to first base. So hit by pitch is Randall Ortiz, and this is the first time in the game that Lincoln County has their leadoff runner on, or leadoff hitter on base.
Yes, it is. And last 2 innings, they've started the rallies with
2 outs.
2 outs and nobody on, and now got the leadoff guy on for Danny Sullivan. Rick, in the playoffs, Danny Sullivan, after the hit a minute ago, last inning, 2 innings ago.
Yes.
29 for 55.
29 for 55.
Well over 500. 24 RBIs, 4 home runs, in this being his 15th game in the playoffs. He is really lighting it up.
That's,
first pitch, a ball.
I think you can honestly say he's on fire at the plate.
Hitting the baseball really well.
Yes.
And that's why he's just playing really good. It was surprising to him not to get that ball out of his glove a couple innings ago, but it didn't hurt him as he fouls this one off. 1-1. Ortiz at first. No score. Third inning, top of the third. We got started at 12:22 today, Rick.
12:22. Wow, that is early. Of course, we saw Sullivan had the grand slam against Cherryville in that semifinals game. And
there's a shot out in the gap. Another hit for Sullivan's going to get down. This could be extra bases. He rounds first. He will head to second. Over to third, Ortiz. Sullivan with a double discontinues his onslaught of hitting the baseball.
Wow.
Double by number 9, Danny Sullivan. His second hit of the day.
I'm going to ask you this question.
Now 30 for 56.
30 for 56. Let me write that down.
Unbelievable.
Where is he going to school, college? Do we know?
I don't know. I have not heard of school plans on Sullivan.
Of course, he
CVCC
just graduated from
CVCC should be loaded.
Yes, they should.
Just from Area 4.
Jacob Hoover now up with runners on second and third with no one out. Hoover looking for his second hit of the day. He had a single his first time up. And that pitch is inside.
Yeah, Hoover with a chance here to give his team the first lead, and the pitching coach going to head out to the mound. While there's a break in the action, pitching coach on the way. Lincoln County 2 runners aboard, nobody out in the third. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with you in 30 seconds.
Do you own a farm? If so, LMI Agency in downtown Lincoln now offers farm owner coverage through Ace Agribusiness. Ace specializes in farm and ranch insurance, including multiple peril, crop hail, specialty crop lines, farm property and casualty, commercial auto, and farm umbrella excess. Give one of their farm insurance agents a call today at 704-735-2604 for a free quote on a great farm insurance product. LMI Agency, 228 East Main Street in downtown Lincoln. And don't forget, they also offer home and automobile insurance. Again, call 704-735-2604.
ground ball out to second base off the bat of Hoover. It's going to be a 4-3 put out of Hoover, but Hoover will pick up an RBI on the ground out, as in to score the first run of the game, Randall Ortiz, giving Lincoln County a 1-0 lead. And down to, over to third base, I should say, goes Danny Sullivan. So RBI ground out for Hoover, and now Seymour, the designated hitter, takes a pitch over his head.
Seymour struck out his first time up. But Hoover has put Lincoln County on the board with his ground out. Next pitch is low, so the count goes 2-0 on Seymour.
Looking to drive in another run here and increase Lincoln County's 1-0 lead. And the pitch is a grounder up the middle. Pitcher's got it, looks at the runner. He'll have to hold, now throws to first. A good play.
Yeah, good play by Welch to keep the runner at third.
1-3 put out. And now it'll take a 2-out hit or an error, a wild pitch or something to get another runner in.
Well, it brings up Bradley Holman. Holman bounced back to the pitcher himself his first time up.
Holman, right-handed hitter. I think he's really improved his hitting this year, Rick.
He has. Of course, he's played forever.
First pitch outside, a ball.
He was instrumental in that, I think, 3 years ago when Lincoln County knocked off Shelby in like the first or second round of the playoffs.
There's a ball down the way. Kevin tells me that the folks trying to watch the game on WLON1050am.com, you need to click the bottom player. The top player is audio only. If you click the bottom player, you get video with it, as this one fouled down the right field side. That's WLON1050am.com. Multiple ways for you to check out today's action.
Too much technology going on for me today. You can listen to it on the radio, watch it on the internet. Of course, no one has an excuse not to know what's going on.
Not today. 1-0 Lincoln County on top. The 2-1 pitch on the way is grounded softly to third. Third baseman Fields now throws across and in time to get Hallman. 5-3 on the put out. And that'll do it for Lincoln County here in inning number 3. They pick up a run on one hit. There are no errors and one runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the third. Your score on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard. It's now Lincoln County 1, Randolph County nothing.
Vesuvius Vineyards in Iron Station is proud to help sponsor the Lincoln County Cardinals American Legion State Tournament games. Vesuvius Vineyards provide a very private surrounding on 350 acres with sprawling vineyards behind the oldest standing house in Lincoln County, built in 1792. We're a perfect location for weddings, reunions, anniversaries and birthday parties, corporate events, Christmas parties, and more. Call for more details at 704-996-1566 or 843-422-4079. Online at VesuviusVineyards.com or email us at info@VesuviusVineyards.com. Located at 6173 Vesuvius Furnace Road in Iron Station, North Carolina, 28080.
Mention this radio ad and take $1 off each bag of Neutrina feed you purchase from St. Ace Hardware in Lincoln. Offer good for Neutrina River Run dog food, starting at $17.99 for a 50-pound bag. Also good on Neutrina Country Feeds layer pellets, starting at $13.49 for a 50-pound bag. And Neutrina Wrangler horse feed in pellet or sweet, starting at $8.99 for a 50-pound bag. And mention this radio ad and get $1 off each bag you purchase. St. Ace Hardware, Highway 150 West 27 intersection in Lincoln.
Residential electrical needs. Call 704-435-0705. No matter the job, Dellinger Electric of Cherryville can handle it. They feature weekend and holiday service. So before you pay an extraordinary price for an ordinary electrical job, call on Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. 704-435-0705.
Back here at Fleming Stadium, a 1-2 count to Tanner Ruth, who's leading things off here.
Number 9 hitter in this lineup.
Swing and a miss. Norton with his second strikeout.
Second strikeout, yes. Had one in the first inning and now one here in the third.
Now batting for Randolph County, center
Well, we were
fielder,
fortunate enough. I'm sure there's
Jackson.
good pitchers throughout this tournament. We were fortunate enough in our area this year to see two of what I think are two of the better ones in Norton and Dustin Green out of
Dustin Green.
Shelby.
And I told you earlier today, I thought, the Area 4 player of the year has got to be Dustin Green.
I'll be surprised if it's not. First pitch is a ball to the leadoff man, Avery Jackson.
Yes.
Jackson was the first strikeout victim.
Jackson, the leadoff hitter, followed by Albertson.
And now a foul ball off the foot, I think.
Yeah. It's got to hurt. A little stinger on the, I got him on the top of the foot. Nonetheless, the count goes 1-1 here with one out, bottom of the third. Lincoln County on top, 1-0. Did get a run in the top of the third inning. If you just joined us, Norton on the mound for Lincoln County. And the 1-1 pitch is outside, so the count goes 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch on the way. That one's outside also, so Norton find himself in a little trouble here on the 3-1 count.
Having trouble getting the
3-1 pitch, foul down the right field line, going to get out of play.
So getting the internet's what I was trying to say, trying to get back on so I can do some tweeting and stuff like that, but
okay,
not happening so far.
Payoff pitch now, 3-2 on the count. And the pitch is hit out to the third baseman, Bradley Holman. Excellent play. Comes up the ball, makes a great throw to first, get the runner out.
Yeah, he's also not hitting the ball better, Rick. He's doing everything well, even pitching well when called on to do so for this team is Bradley Holman. So
that'll bring up Will Albertson. He actually reached on that era back in the first inning. Number 2 hitter in the lineup.
2 outs, nobody aboard. Justin Norton on the hill. He's allowed 2 hits. One was erased with the double play. There has been an error committed by Lincoln County, so 2 over the minimum up to this point for Norton as he throws a ball to Albertson. Will Albertson, the catcher. Where's number 2? Got to like that. Where's his position?
Next pitch outside, so the count goes 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Very, very pleasant day here in the city of Wilson, North Carolina. Here's a shot up the middle and past the shortstop into center field.
Yeah, that's just outreach storms of Sullivan.
Yeah, sharply hit ball into center field for Will Albertson. So a runner aboard with 2 down now, and Dylan Prevet. We'll get that right. I'll get it right before the day's over.
Corvette, Prevet. I'll remember it that away. Left-handed hitter.
Say hello to some of the folks back at home, all the folks actually. I won't be able to mention them all, but say hello to all the folks. Runner goes, kind of a delayed steal, and the catcher kind of wound up in an awkward position, did Bowden, and unable to even make a throw. So
well, with the left-handed batter up there, he kind of fell behind him, so there's no way he could make the throw. So stolen base for Albertson now.
Our buddy Milton Baker, though, he's tuned in over in Krause, at Memory Lane Antique Shop there in downtown Krause. Get over and give Milton a visit. Pop-up foul out of play, left side.
Prevet looking for his second hit of the day. He had a single back in the first inning. Count now is 1-1, but they are 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Trogdon awaits on deck. And Norton's pitch is fouled down the first base line.
I'll tell you. Flirting with that line.
Yep. That would have definitely scored a run if it had gotten by Salter.
So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning. Lincoln County with a 1-0 lead over Randolph County, trying to hold on to that. Tie and run at second base, Will Albertson. And left-handed hitting Dylan Prevet up there at the plate, and he takes a pitch inside, evens it up at 2-2.
Just noticed something here. Lincoln County's on the first base side, and their dugout is actually underground, but It's in the shade.
Okay.
On the third base side, you're right in the sun right now.
Here's the pitch foul back right at us. Now coming up at 4:30 today, it will be Jacksonville and Garner.
Jacksonville and Garner.
Jacksonville, Garner. Garner coach sitting behind us back here, Chris Cook. I talked with him a little bit, the Garner coach. Said he played for Mo Barber back in the 90s. I asked him about old Mo, how he was getting along. And also the nightcap tonight, Wilmington will be taking on host Wilson. Here's a shot fouled on the right side into the bullpen. It'll be the bat of the W's.
Yes, it will be. Wilson.
Who sports the prettiest W, Wilmington or Wilson? We'll find out tonight. I think Wilmington wears the Washington Nationals W. So
yes.
did last year.
Yeah, I saw some of the players last night.
I don't know if they brought Bryce Harper with them.
Well, I don't know if they brought him or not, but they're definitely
I wonder if that was
25-1 on the year.
Wooden Bat Team's logo. The tobacco, a big subject here. You know, the team here called the Tobs. I guess short for tobacco.
It is. I asked that question this morning in the museum. They actually have a baseball museum down on the left field side. It's very nice. Of course, this is a tobacco growing area.
Foul tip. Catcher can't hang on. It actually went off of his gear right into the Lincoln County dugout. I want to tell you, dugouts here could get rough. Dugout's a bench outside the.
Well,
there's a small dugout down in there, but nobody sits down in there. They sit outside on the bench. I'm sure it's probably pretty warm in those little, more like a cubby hole, isn't it? Foul ball out of play.
That's why I mentioned Lincoln County's in the shade right now, and Randolph County, they're sitting out in the bright sunlight.
Count goes 2-2, or stays 2-2, I should say, after the foul ball. Trying to get through inning number 3 here is Justin Norton. And the pitch to the plate. Swing on a miss. Third strikeout now for Norton. Randolph County's Prevette retired here in the third. No runs, a hit, no errors. One runner left on base. 3 complete in the books here now. And your score on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard, still Lincoln County 1, Randolph County nothing.
Trailers for everything, and we mean it, at TRT Trailer Sales in Lincoln, 3302 Gastonia Highway. Trailers for hauling livestock, motorcycles, and cars. You'll find dump trailers, utility, and landscaping trailers. You'll find racing trailers with finished interiors, plus the tag-along and gooseneck trailers, insulated trailers with tack compartments and 110 packages. Call toll-free at 1-877-279-7465 or visit the website, trttrailersales.com. $500 off. $500 off any Big Dog X-Series mower from West End Sales in Vail. Bring in the ad from this week's What's Up Shopper and take $500 off any Big Dog X-Series mower. These mowers feature a big 26 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut. But that's not all. Bring in the same ad in the What's Up Shopper and take $50 off any Cub Cadet tiller in stock or any Land Pride mower in stock. Only from West End Sales, 110 Highway 18 North at the Highway 27 intersection in Vail.
The old saying, you can't keep a good man down, now applies to Brookwood Cafe and Catering. The new Brookwood Cafe and Catering is located on Providence Mill Road in Maiden, featuring the same great food and service you remember. The world's greatest fried chicken and world-famous penny browns once again satisfy your appetite. Brookwood Cafe and Catering is serving the same great breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brookwood Cafe and Catering on Providence Mill Road in Maiden. Stop by before the game or call ahead for your tailgate items, 828-428-8944.
Just looped it over the shortstop's head, Rick.
And took it the opposite way. So, yeah, good piece of hitting right there for the number 7 hitter in this lineup.
Love when I see that. I've told you that over and over.
Well, that's what you got to do these days.
6 hits already now for Lincoln County. Only 1 run to show for it, but they do lead in the game 1-0.
And that'll bring up Nathaniel Scoggins. He had a single in the right field his first time up. So looking for his second hit and throw over to first. Salford gets back in. Scoggins batting now. TJ Bowden on deck. So we're looking at 7, 8, 9 here in the top of the 4th. As David mentioned, 6 hits now for Lincoln County.
Nice bunt
laid
laid down. The pitcher will have to field, only play to first, and he's got to hurry. He does so and gets Scoggins at first, but Scoggins completes the sacrifice. 1-3 put out. Sacrifice complete. And down to second, Salter with just one out in the inning now. I'm going to give J.T. Bowden and Clay Hodges here both maybe a chance to get that run in and increase Lincoln County's 1-0 lead.
I'll tell you, David, that was a hard ball to bunt because it was way inside on him. He was able to lay it down, so a good job. T.J. Bowden single his first time up. Swings on and misses at the first pitch.
No balls and a strike. Bowden out of Lincolnton, right-handed batter. Pitch on the way to him, and that's down low now. A quick snap throw down to second. And, boy, the ball got away for a second because Salter got in the way. Salter in the sight,
Yes,
didn't
he did. Salter got got back to the base, and when he did, the ball was hidden from the shortstop, and I think it popped him. Got him on the wrist. 1-1 count here with the one out. Bowden, the number 9 hitter. Swings at a breaking ball line way outside. He misses.
Comes up empty on that one.
So 1-2 on the count.
Now from the stretch, the pitch, curveball, inside corner. Rick, good looking breaking pitch.
Yes, it was. Caught Bowden looking.
So now 2 down in the inning.
That's 4 strikeouts now for Welch. And that brings Lincoln County back to the top. Clay Hodges looking for his first hit here today, first hit in this state tournament. He's hit the ball both times. He's grounded out and flew out. And we've got a throw back to second. Kind of odd throw. He threw it over Salter's head, but the shortstop was behind the bag. So the first pitch to Clay Hodges, just outside for ball 1. Randall Ortiz on deck.
Yeah, I got some work to do on my Twitter account, Rick. I can't get anything to go out right now. So
actually, that first pitch was a strike on the outside corner, and this one's fouled off, bunt attempt. So now Hodges finds himself in the hole 0-2 on the count.
And that's not good.
No, it's not.
Coach Bolick and Lincoln County definitely counting on Hodges to produce here in these type situations. We'll see if he can do so here with an 0-2 count. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
Just looking at some averages. I guess it was the end of the year average that Richard Walker put together for us. 320 on the year. Next pitch is fouled off.
Yeah, he's the young man that had 8 consecutive hits in the Cherryville series at one time, which is impressive in itself.
Well, you'd say baseball's a game of streaks. I mean, you're talking about Danny Sullivan and the hitting streak that he's on, and Clay Hodges running those 8 in a row. So,
pitch down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hodges. And the pitch on the way, lifted into center field, should be playable for the center fielder, almost in his tracks. Makes the play. Hodges is retired. And so is Lincoln County. No runs, a hit, no errors. 1 runner left again. We played 3.5. Your score on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard. It's Lincoln County 1, Randolph County nothing.
It's time to jump in. Jump in and cool off with a dip in your backyard pool. To help keep your pool sparkling clean all summer long, see Carolina Hardware Garden and Pool Center on the Reedfield Road in Lincoln. They carry a full line of BioGuard products. Plus, they'll analyze your water to make sure you get the right blend of BioGuard. And keep your yard looking great with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn tractor, push mower, or trimmer. Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reedfield Road in Lincoln. The Big Splash Sales Event is underway. At Our Lane Motorsports in Lincoln, it's time to come in and cool off this summer with a new Kawasaki Jet Ski Watercraft. Brand new models start at only $89.99. Come on in for all the details. You'll find one that's just right for you for your summertime fun. Ask about great rebates and low financing now available. Plus, they have golf carts too. Don't miss the Big Splash sales event going on now at Our Lane Motorsports, Highway 27 east of Shelby at the Highway 73 intersection.
Your reasons for a personal loan are as individual as you are. As a community bank, we understand that. We're the bank with a focus on service. So we'll help you design a loan plan that fits your needs and your budget. Talk to us about your personal reasons for a personal loan. First National Bank, hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company.
Base all the way down to second with nobody out here. And we'll see. I'm pretty sure they're going to score just a straight error, but it could be help. It's just a straight error.
Straight error, yeah.
Two base error, which is even more costly.
I mean, Bradley Holman, he knocked down a shot just, to get that ball, but long throw. And it one-hopped the first baseman. And, again, Lincoln County fortunate that he didn't get all the way to third base with all the foul territory here. But that puts the runner in scoring position for Kyle Smith.
First pitch to Smith, thought about bunting, pulls back, takes the ball.
Second error of the day now on Lincoln County. Kyle Smith, left-handed hitter. Grounded out to the...
Bunts it right back to the pitcher. Norton's only play will be to first, and that's with Ortiz covering, and they're not going to be able to make the play.
No, they're not.
It's going to be a throwing error. Now Ortiz slow to get the ball, and the run will come in to score. Back-to-back errors by Lincoln County. And, Rick, I tell you what, that's just Ortiz. It may have been miscommunication between him and the first baseman. He was a little late getting there. Now he's shaking up on the play.
Not only was he a little late getting there, he did not actually reach out to make the catch.
They gave him a sacrifice error on the bunt attempt. Sacrifice to get him to third. He won't be charged with an at-bat. But it's either an E1 or an E4. Doesn't really matter. It's an error.
It's another error, and that's 2 this inning. It's put Randolph County on the board now. And everybody's out checking on Ortiz. Looks like they're checking on his left arm. The runner did actually bump into that arm when the
hit him pretty good. Hit him pretty good. When you're running wide open like that and the guy's coming across and you intersect and it's against your arm and shoulder, it's pretty tough. So now a runner at first base. Smith, an infield error allows the tying run to come in and score, make it 1-1. Nobody out still, and Jake Hall, the designated hitter.
Jake Hall showing bunt right away himself.
Now the runner goes, throw to second. It's going to be high and late. Stolen base for Kyle Smith. So now 2 errors, Rick, in the inning. They have been costly here for Lincoln County.
Randolph County's decided to play small ball too. Put the ball in play and see what can happen, and fortunately for them, it's got the game tied up. Only 3 hits by this Randolph County team today.
Runner down at second base, still nobody out. Jake Hall with a 1-ball, no strike count. 1-1, Lincoln County, Randolph County, as Randolph bats here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Beautiful sunny day here in Wilson. There's a fastball that misses. Nope, in there for a strike. I thought it was. The delayed reaction back got me.
Dylan Richardson on deck. Still no one out.
And the pitch swung on, fouled right side. Going to be plenty of play, but nobody able to get there over near the pitcher's mound in the bullpen.
And I'll tell you what, David, from if anyone had caught that, the runner at second could easily tagged up and moved to third.
Right.
Especially if Ortiz caught it on the way he was running.
He was moving, but he's got to be careful over there too if he runs all the way over there into that mound.
Yeah, there is the bullpen is
that
open
far,
here.
Could really mess you up, really be an injury. So the 0-2 pitch coming from Norton is fouled out of play, right side. Norton just had a little tough luck here.
Yes, he has.
The game is tied without any fault of his own. I mean, the error, the throwing error was charged to him to first base, but questionable there. 2 errors in the inning. Trogdon has come in to score and tie it for Randolph, and the pitch to the plate is lifted out into shallow right field.
Scoggins should be there to make this catch, and he
Runner
does.
tags, and the throw will come into third, and it'll be late. So good job of base running there by Smith. It is an out. Fly ball to right field. Hall is retired. Kyle Smith over to third base with 1 down, and Dylan Richardson, now the shortstop, will be your hitter.
Richardson flew out to Clay Hodges his first time up. Richardson now with base hit would put Randolph County in the lead.
Right-handed hitter. Short, stocky young man. And the pitch to the plate from Norton swung on and missed. 0-1 the count. Shelby a winner earlier this morning, 4-1 over Kernersville. And the pitch to the plate, check swing, did he go? The ball gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for the base runner to advance.
Tell you what, Lincoln County was very fortunate right there that T.J. Bowden did stop the ball. Turned around and looked like it went all the way to the backstop, but he actually kicked it out down the third baseline. So the runner had to stay. 0-2 on the count now.
0-2, so could be a big strikeout here for Norton if he's able to do so. And the pitch swung on, hit out into right field. Coming in hard. Nope, going to let it drop in for a hit. It'll be fielded on 1 hop by Scoggins, and there's an RBI single from Dylan Richardson on Rick, an 0-2 pitch.
0-2 pitch, and that's only the first hit this inning, but 2 runs have come across the plate now.
Kyle Smith comes in to score the second Randolph County run of the inning and of the game. It's 2-1 Randolph. And Troy Burr now the second baseman.
Burr grounded out to Bradley Holman his first time up. Still only 1 out.
Rick, help me. Who is the I've got 2 catchers. Here's a swing and a miss. Is Albertson or Previtt the catcher?
Previtt is the first baseman.
Okay.
Albertson is the catcher.
Thank you, sir. First pitch is a strike here to Burr. Lincoln County trying to get out of it without any further damage. Now throw to first.
They
got him. Caught the runner leaning, and we got our first pickoff of the day. 1-3. Norton picks off the runner at first. Richardson. So now, second out in the inning, that also clears the bases. Makes life a little easier on Norton. Both runs unearned.
Yes.
And now the pitch to the plate, down and away. 1-1.
That's pitch inside corner is a strike.
Yes, it is. Are you talking about a delayed reaction?
He's delayed, isn't he?
He's waiting on the next pitch. He lets you know right before the next pitch is delivered, don't he? Norton's wind, Norton's pitch, grounded to first. Hard hop off the ground. That's going to be picks it up. What a play.
Oh, and
I think they may have got him.
They did. Yes.
What a play at first base.
Yes, Darren Salker was able to knock the ball down. He had to find it.
It took him a while to find it. And Rick, I didn't even think he would try and outrun the base runner Bird to the bag, but he does try, and he beats him there. Big out to end the inning, but Randolph gets two runs, 1 hit. There were 2 errors, 2 big errors, and nobody left after the pickoff. We go to the 5th inning. Your score now on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard. It's Randolph County 2, Lincoln County 1.
HLV candidate for mayor of Cherryville wants to bring back TLC. That's transparency.
He is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln can help you get to a better state, because Billy and her agents will talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Touchdown, Carolina!
The voice of Woody Durham calling the Hills games brought bright smiles to the faces of Tar Heel fans everywhere. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln will brighten your smiles with professional cosmetic dentistry and smile enhancement procedures for everyone. Even Duke fans will smile at the work of this Tar Heel. The office of Dr. John L. Cloninger III is located at 904 Doncha Drive. For an appointment, call 704-735-0765. That's 704-735-0765. And John III says best wishes to all high school athletes.
By name for durable medical equipment such as wheelchairs, oxygen, walkers, CPAPs and BiPAPs, lift chairs, and diabetic supplies too, like strips and lancets. Hauser Drug bills Medicare and most all private insurance. And does your pharmacy make home delivery? Hauser Drug in Cherryville does. It's service after the sale. Good luck, post 100 from Hauser Drug.
Back here in Wilson Fleming Stadium, Randall Ortiz leading things off.
Ortiz hit by a pitch his last time up in the 3rd inning, but he did score Lincoln County's run. Next pitch, curveball fouled off back behind us, so the count goes to 1-2. Ortiz been banged around a little bit today. Hit at the plate, hit at first base. Or actually ran into at first base. Next pitch is outside. 2-2 now on the count. Ortiz, Sullivan, Hoover due up here in the top of the 5th. 6 hits for Lincoln County, but only 1 run to show. And there's a high fly hit out into left field. Left fielder should be there to get it. That's Smith, and he reels it in for 1 out.
Ricky hit that thing sky high. Gave Smith plenty of time out there in left field to haul in the fly off the bat of Ortiz. 1 down now for Sullivan, who's as hot as they come.
Yeah, well, you mentioned he was 30 for 56 in the in postseason play. He's had a single and a double today. And first pitch is outside for a ball. Of course, David, we found out that thought he would be back next year, but he has that birthday that's going to make him too old.
We're hearing he won't be back. Sullivan's another one that ages out that just ended his high school career.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we know that Jacob Hoover ages out. Here's a slow roll down the 3rd baseline. Fielded clean, throw to first, and they got him by about a half a step.
Good play by the 3rd baseman, Trogdon.
5-3 put out. 2nd out of the inning, and now to bring up Jacob Hoover.
Hoover had a single in the 1st, then he grounded out in the 3rd inning, but he did get the run across the plate there, so he did get an RBI for that. So 2 outs here now, no 1 on. First pitch inside.
1 ball, no strikes to Hoover. Wonder if we'll see any home runs hit.
You know, David, I hadn't seen anything close yet. Again, 332 down the lines, 405 dead center. Next pitch is outside, so the count goes 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike. Jacob Hoover with nobody aboard, 2 outs. 2-1 Randolph lead here. Lincoln batting in the top of the 5th, and the pitch swing and a miss. Slow breaking ball had him out in front.
Brian Seymour waits on deck.
And now the 2-1 on the, excuse me, the 2-2 on the way is up high, 3-2. And the payoff pitch swung on, lifted high in the air, straight away center fielder. Center fielder back on it and will make the play. So a 3-up, 3-down inning as Lincoln County goes in order. We go to the bottom of the fifth, halfway through this game. Your score on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard remains Randolph 2, Lincoln 1.
For all of your modular or site-built home needs, see Key Properties in Lincoln. At Key Properties in Lincoln, they offer free site inspections and turnkey construction with 100% financing available. From garages to basements to porches to many other options that are available. Visit the Model Home Center today at 2125 East Main Street in Lincoln or visit the website at keypropertiesinc.com. Call 704-735-0040. For Key Properties in Lincoln, they have homes for everyone at Key Properties. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Now open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday. Try their all-you-can-eat pancake special. All you can eat for only $3.99 every day. And don't forget about the big Sunday lunch specials. Every day is a great day to eat at Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call 704-276-1155 for all of your catering needs too. Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
1-1 on the count. Justin Norton still on the mound for Lincoln County. Only giving up 4 hits, but he finds himself now trailing 2-1.
Ground ball out to second. Ortiz charging. Fields flips in time. Again, smooth Randall Ortiz on the 4-3 putout for the first out here in inning number 5. 1 up, 1 down. Top of the order now, Avery Jackson.
Jackson 0-2, struck out and grounded out. Leadoff hitter for Randolph County. First pitch breaking ball outside. Will Alberson on deck.
And the pitch to the plate, swing and a miss. 0-2. Mike Powell now doing his own Letterman version of the top 10 on Twitter. You can check that out.
Well, I said the first pitch was outside, but it's another delayed strike call, so it's 0-2. You're right.
0-2 from Norton. Inside, just missed a corner. 1-2 the count. 1 out. Nobody aboard. Randolph County batting in the bottom of the fifth, up 2-1 on Lincoln County. And Norton's delivery to the plate, swung on, hit into right center field. Going to be a tough play, but on the run, Scoggins there to haul it in.
Scoggins makes the catch.
Thought at first it was a gap. Lucky for him, the slice kind of brought it toward him, Rick.
Yes, it
and
did.
Scoggins able to haul it in for the second out. So now 2 down, bases still empty for the catcher, Will Alberson.
Alberson reached on an error and had a single back into third. Yes, this is the catcher, number 2, Albertson. First pitch, lifted
Swinging.
out.
Good high pop, first base side. Salter giving chase, and got plenty of room here, that's for sure. Rick said it all day. A lot of foul territory, and Salter hauls it in. That'll do it in the fifth. A 1-2-3 inning for Norton. Nothing doing. We go to the 6th. LincolnCounty.com scoreboard. Randolph County 2, Lincoln County 1. Got us, Steve.
Keep Dodge in Lincoln. Coming down for some great deals on the new 013 Dodge.
Thank you, sir.
2013 Dodge Start, starting at $15,995. Release the new 2013 Dodge Start for $149 per month for 24 months. Or how about the new 2013 Dodge Charger, starting at $25,995. Release it for only $269.
All right, y'all send me on the money. How many dollars on it? What am I paying for it?
The name Gates is the most recognized and respected name in the real estate and auction business in Lincoln County. Robert Gates with Gates Real Estate and Auction Group invites you to visit their website for complete details and listings of real estate and upcoming auctions. Visit www.gatesauction.com. That's www.gatesauction.com. Or call 704-735-1977.
Sold American.
Bright, sunshiny day.
If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Community minded, just like you. Community minded, that's for sure it's true.
You care about the future of this community. You grew up here. You've raised a family here. Your life is here. So is ours. Carolina Trust Bank. Member FDIC.
Community minded, just like you.
Bradley Holman looking for his first hit. He's grounded out twice today, so 0 for 2. Bats have went kind of silent here for
They have, and
Lincoln County.
the sad thing is, Rick talked about it earlier, is they had some opportunities early,
First
didn't
2
capitalize.
innings. Yes,
Yep.
they did. First 2 innings,
started
started runners
rallies.
on first and third.
We talked about the problem is they started with 2 outs, and a little more pressure on you then when you start those rallies with 2 outs. And now there was a swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly here to Bradley Hallman. And the 0-2 outside.
And you have that one bad defensive inning where you make 2 errors back to back, and that's why you find yourself behind 2-1.
There's one grounded third base side foul.
Salter on deck. Again,
Lincoln County, Rick, has only had one single, Darren Salter's single, as he flipped it into the opposite field since the 3rd inning. Since that hit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row set down here by the Randolph pitcher, Easton Welch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out in the inning. Base is empty. Randolph up 2-1. The pitch is ripped. Good timing for me to say all that, as Bradley Hallman rips his first hit of the day into left field. So tie and run aboard now for Darren Salter, the first baseman.
And Salter had a single his last time up. So 1 out here in the 6th. Salter, left-handed batter.
So Salter awaiting the pitch. Welch now instead time will be called.
Easton Welch, the young pitcher's name. Randolph County out of Area 3.
Catcher back now behind the plate. We're set here. Throw to first instead. Runner back in there on his belly. Trying to make it pretty close, but
now this is a team that's going to be in the Southeast Regionals automatically. Is that correct? Because of the host position.
yes, you're exactly right.
First pitch outside corner for a strike on Salter. And a throw back to first. That one was really close, but Hallman back in there. So there's time on the field right now for Holman to get a little dirt off his elbow and maybe up in his face also.
Yep. Going to get the wet towel treatment. I do believe.
Might have skint that arm up just a little bit on that slide back in to first base.
I think that's what it may be.
Take this opportunity once again to thank our sponsors, BB&T.
Now, if it's in the eyes, you got to take care of it because that's just miserable.
Yeah, you can't go on like that. In case you just joined us, Randolph County leads 2-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Randolph put 2 runs on the board in the 4th. Lincoln County put their only run on in the 3rd, but as David mentioned earlier, that Lincoln County's had their chances early but wasn't able to capitalize. Well,
now Rick
a
trying
bit
to
more attention than to Holman what I thought.
It's his elbow. I think there's blood, and if there's blood, I'm sure they're wanting him to get it cleaned up and where there's no exposure to the blood, of course. Now more attention. Hoover comes out to help out, just actually grabbing the supplies. First base coach Lofton helping out with the injured Hallman.
Okay, we're getting ready to get back to action here now. Deere and Salter at the plate. 1 strike on Salter.
Took a while, but we are ready.
Back.
Left-handed hitting Salter, pitch on the way, up and in, a ball.
Salter squared around the bunt, but the pitch was high.
Now the pitch on the way is lifted foul left side. Don't think anybody's going to get there except for the bullpen participants. And the count will go to 1-2. From the stretch, pitch on the way, lifted out into center field. Center fielder over to his right makes the play on the run for out number 2.
That's Jackson making the catch out there in center field.
So 2 down now in the inning. And it'll bring up Nathaniel Scoggins.
Scoggins single and sacrifice bunt today. You right fielder for Lincoln County.
You're getting called a hero today.
Okay. Oh, that's Mr. Josh. Josh Collins. Why isn't he down here? He needs to be down here working.
Yeah, where is Josh?
He must be listening.
Still time called again here.
Yeah, with game started creeping along here for this top half. Okay, Scoggins now.
Now the pitch to the plate, check swing, he does go. Runner goes to second, and he will get there without a throw. Catcher could not handle the pitch. Stolen base for Hallman. And it's now a strike to Scoggins. Hello, all the folks back in Lincoln County, as well as Cherryville. Shelby, who's tuned in today. Shelby already a winner today, 4-1 over Kernersville. Now Lincoln County and Rowan County, the second battle of the day between Area 3 and Area 4.
Always look at that first game and say, oh, Lord, that's early, but feels a whole lot better when you got that win.
Oh,
and
you're
when
right
you got
about
the rest
that.
of the day off.
Here's a big hopper off the edge of the mound. It goes to the shortstop. Quick throw to first, and that'll do it. Good play out there at short. And that will retire Scoggins as Richardson makes a nice throw for out number 3. No runs a hit, no errors, 1 runner left.
Carpet Interiors.
Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448.
In the Gospels of Matthew, Luke, and John, we are called to forgive others, and God will forgive us. I find that I can forgive others, and I can ask God to forgive me, but sometimes I find it hard to forgive myself. If you are struggling with forgiveness, as we all do, come to Rhine Heights United Methodist Church and hear of the Lord's grace, mercy, and forgiveness. I'm inviting you to come and worship with us Sundays at 11. I am Kathy Maccabee, pastor of Rhine Heights United Methodist Church, and we are located on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park.
The office of Dr. John L. Chronicle III is located at 904 Dodger Drive. For an appointment, call 704-735-0765. That's 704-735-0765. And John III says best wishes to all high school athletes.
Back here at Fleming Stadium, David Keever, Rick Mitchum, as we are in the bottom of the sixth inning, and the pitch, a shot out to second. Ortiz on the edge of the grass, so plays it nicely. Now the throw brings him off the bag, and he missed the tag.
Missed the tag.
That's going to be a throwing error on Ortiz.
Yes, it is. Just a lackadaisical throw over to first base. Had plenty of time.
So another error here by Lincoln County, their fourth of the day, and that puts the leadoff man aboard, Prevat, for Cody Trogdon.
Trogdon hit into a double play and reached on an error and has scored a run today. So the young man's been busy. Prevat now at first. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Throw over to first is just getting the big guy back over there. Cody Trogdon shows bunt and lays down a bunt down the third base line. It's a good one.
Tough play. Hallman, nice fire throw. Got him. Wow.
Yep.
Good arm by Hallman to make the throw over there. 5-3. Sacrifice is complete by Trogdon. He won't be charged with an at-bat as Prevat goes to second with one out for Kyle Smith.
Kyle Smith now up. He'll be followed by Jake Hall here with one out. Smith, a left-handed batter, fouls one off down the first base side. So Randolph County playing a little small ball here, trying to get the runner. Well, they did get him into scoring position.
Norton with the pitch to the plate upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch swung on, fouled out of play.
Ball just missed the grandstand area. So 1-2 on the count now on Kyle Smith.
And the pitch on the way, swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
Yes, he did. That's a big out as well, with a runner standing down at second base and 1 out in the inning. That strikeout to Kyle Smith makes it 2, and it'll bring up Jake Hall. So Norton trying to work himself out of another jam that an error has gotten him into.
Yeah, 4 errors now for Lincoln County.
It's hard to win when you are 4 ahead of the other team in the error column. First pitch upstairs, a ball.
Hall has had a single and flat out today, the designated hitter.
And here's a ground ball. Going to be a tough play for the shortstop. A long throw across, and it is in time. Just in time. Nice play by Sullivan to get Jake Hall, and that'll do it for Randolph in the 6th. No runs, no hits, and error. One runner left on base. This time, Rick, the error does not hurt Lincoln County. We go to the 7th inning. Your score on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard remains Randolph County 2, Lincoln County 1.
When do you want the job done? Right now, of course. That's why we recommend you call Right Now Contractors for roofing, siding, windows, and more. Right Now Contractors features maintenance-free gutters. Ask about their walk-in spa tubs, and a lifetime warranty on the roofing is available. Just call 704-572-0375 for Right Now Contractors, or visit the website at rightnowcontractors.com. When you want it done now, call Right Now Contractors.
Good luck, Lincoln County Cardinals, in the American Legion State Tournament from American Marine in Denver. Call Randy or Todd at American Marine for the largest selection of new and used boats in the area. We also buy, sell, and trade. And don't forget our full service department, too. American Marine is located at 6118 Highway 16 South in Denver. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 3. Call 704-483-8144 or visit our website at amlboats.com. Good luck, Post 455, Lincoln County Cardinals, American Legion Baseball.
Budget. Talk to us about your personal reasons for a personal loan. First National Bank, hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
Back here at Fleming Stadium. Time winding down, Rick, on Lincoln County. We move to the later innings here as we go to the 7th. Lincoln County got 9 outs left here today to try and get at least tie this thing, get that lead back, whatever it may take. But they trail 2-1 here as we enter the 7th. And it's JT Bowden.
We have a new pitcher, David. I did not get his name.
I've checked the number here. We've got the full rosters,
Number
which definitely
14
help.
is his number. Let's see who that is. JT Bowden batting for Lincoln. Nick Hannon is on deck now. Oh, excuse me, pitching.
Nick Hannon.
Hannon, Hannon. Nick Hannon.
And this one grounded softly out to short. Shortstop up with it, now throws to first in time to get Bowden. 6-3 put out, 1 up, 1 down, now top of the order for Clay Hodges. So Hannon on the hill, right-handed pitcher, in relief here in the 7th.
That brings up Clay Hodges back to the top of this Lincoln County order. Hodges 0 for 3 today. Grounded out and flew out twice to the right fielder. First pitch is laced in right field, just over the first baseman's outreach arm.
Hodges probably a little frustrated on the day, Rick. He's hit a couple balls hard but had nothing to show for it. But now he drills a single into right field. And now he could wreak havoc out there on the base paths.
One thing about Clay Hodges, he becomes very dangerous on the bases with that speed that he has. And Randall Ortiz now up to bat for Lincoln County.
Hodges bluffs on the first one. It's down and away. Probably would have been a good one for him to go on, that breaking pitch.
Yeah.
That goes down and away. So 1 ball the count. I like the man's hat that just walked in the stadium. Rubber arm.
Rubber arm.
Love the hat.
Okay. It says something else under there, too.
Yeah, I think it says
muscle
rub.
Muscle rub. All right.
Rubber arm muscle rub. I got to have some of that. Advertisement on the hat as the count goes to 3-0 here on Ortiz. Got
Critical
the
time.
hottest Lincoln County hitter on the team on deck in Sullivan. So Ortiz looking to draw that walk, and the pitch is in the dirt. Ball 4. 4 pitches is all it takes.
First walk of the day, David, that I can remember.
Is that by either team?
Yes.
There was a hit batter, and it happened to Ortiz as well. So something about that young man is hard to pitch to, and I guess we're going to have a break in the action as the head coach here for
Shop for your home in your home with Budget Blinds of Lincoln. Budget Blinds services the Lincoln, Cherryville, and Shelby area with window coverings for any budget. And mention this radio ad for $20 off per window. Available by appointment only. Call 24 hours a day, 704-483-9580 in Denver, North Carolina for a free in-home consultation. Or visit our showroom at 1901 North Highway 16 in Denver in the Westport Plaza. Budget Blinds does commercial and residential. Sales, service, installation, and repairs all handled by our office. Visit our website at budgetblinds.com/Lincoln or on Facebook at facebook.com/BBLincoln. Gail Huss, broker realtor with Lake Norman Realty in Denver, is proud to help sponsor the Lincoln County Cardinals in the state baseball tournament. Gail Huss specializes in the Lake Norman area, representing buyers and sellers in Lincoln, Catawba, Iredell, Gaston, and Mecklenburg counties. Gail is a 5-time recipient of Charlotte's Best Real Estate Agent Award based on customer satisfaction. Let Gail work for you if it's residential or commercial real estate you need. Call 704-473-6819 or go online at www.gailhuss.com. Office located on Highway 16 in Denver, North Carolina. Good luck, Lincoln County Cardinals.
And it will be a hit for Sullivan.
Yes, it will.
When you're hot, you're hot.
I guess so, yeah. Take it any way you can get it right now. Of course, that brings up Jacob Hoover now with the bases loaded. So Lincoln County definitely.
Rick Sullivan now 31 for 58.
31 for 58.
In the playoffs. Well over 500. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch to Hoover is in there for a strike.
Hoover's had a hit today, had a single back in the first, an RBI in the second. Chance to get another RBI here. Of course, you got the speedy Clay Hodges at third base who can cause all kinds of trouble for the pitcher and catcher.
Jonathan Schront says City Lunch and listening to WLON American Legion Baseball could not get much better.
Well,
so he's having a day. Now, he could airmail us some City Lunch hot dogs.
Oh, he could come on down and bring us some.
That's right. I doubt they'd make it if he brought them, though.
Well, yes, 4-hour ride.
1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 1 out. Hoover, your hitter. The pitch on the way to the plate. It's lifted into right field. That should be deep enough to score the run. Right fielder back and makes. No, he don't make it. It's over his head. That's going to be a longest single you'll see all weekend. Only 1 run will score.
Wow.
Everybody had to stay put. Nobody could tell if the ball was caught. And that thing, Rick, goes to the 335-foot wall.
Yes, that's the longest single we're going to see today.
Let's just hope that doesn't come back to hurt the Cardinals, the Lincoln County Cardinals, since there should have been at least 2 scored off of that, but only 1.
The good thing is RBI single, the game's tied up.
You're right back where you were, and the bases are still loaded, and still just 1 out.
And the pitching coach coming out again, so we're going to get a change.
Yes, we are.
This young man, Hannon, didn't last long.
To pitch. Going to have a pitching change. That's going to do it as we are tied here in the 7th inning. We'll take a break. 2-2, Lincoln County and Randolph County.
Okay, folks, here's a question for you. Now listen. If you could pay less for your office products and have them delivered to your door, if that money stayed right here in your community, and if you could choose from a selection of office supplies made right here in America, and if you'd like to truly say that you buy local, wouldn't you make the switch to King's Office Supply? Located at 227 East Main Street, King's Office Supply has been serving Lincoln County and surrounding areas for over 60 years. Come on now, make the switch and feel good about supporting your local small business.
Do you own a farm? If so, LMI Agency in downtown Lincoln now offers farm owner coverage through Ace Agribusiness. Ace specializes in farm and ranch insurance, including multiple peril, crop hail, specialty crop lines, farm property and casualty, commercial auto, and farm umbrella excess. Give one of their farm insurance agents a call today at 704-735-2604 for a free quote on a great farm insurance product. LMI Agency, 228 East Main Street in downtown Lincoln. And don't forget, they also offer home and automobile insurance. Again, call 704-735-2604.
Vesuvius Vineyards in Iron Station is proud to help sponsor the Lincoln County Cardinals American Legion State Tournament games. Vesuvius Vineyards provide a very private surrounding on 350 acres with sprawling vineyards behind the oldest standing house in Lincoln County, built in 1792. We're a perfect location for weddings, reunions, anniversaries and birthday parties, corporate events, Christmas parties, and more. Call for more details at 704-996-1566 or 843-422-4079. Online at VesuviusVineyards.com or email us at info@VesuviusVineyards.com. Located at 6173 Vesuvius Furnace Road in Iron Station, North Carolina, 28080.
2-2 now. Lincoln County's out hit Randolph 10-4.
10-4, yes.
And now squares to bunt and takes a pitch up high. 1-1. 10 hits on the day for Lincoln County. One in every inning, Rick, except for the fifth.
Of course.
At least one in every inning, I should say.
Jacob Hoover had a 330-foot single just a moment ago.
And the pitch swung on and missed now. Count 1-2 to Seymour.
When I saw Burr go to the mound and start throwing the kind of the sidearm stuff, I thought,
And Rick, you'll have to excuse me. I'm going to stop you right in mid-sentence. Who is actually batting? Number 8, and the pitch is down and away. I got Seymour down as 16. Is that not right? Yep, we didn't even catch it. I did not hear it. So Reeder, your hitter.
Sorry about that. Yes, Zach Reeder, number 8.
Been out most of the year with an injury.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. It will be caught. And now the runner tags and bluffs and does not come to the plate. Ortiz stays put. So big out for Randolph County. Too shallow in left field off the bat of Reeder for Ortiz to try and come home. And now, Rick, the long ball off the bat of Hoover that went to the wall and only scored 1 could come back to hurt Lincoln County bad right here if Holman can't deliver.
Of course, Holman had a single his last time up. So, young man has had some success today. Of course, he is seeing a different pitcher this time. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. Bradley Holman at the plate. And the first pitch on the way for a strike.
Yeah, good looking pitch.
Yeah, good pitch. And Bird's next pitch, sidearm hit.
Grounder, right side, base hit into right field. One will score. Coach Boyd's going to wave around the second runner, and he will be safe at the plate. Over to third base goes Hoover. Big 2-run single off the bat of Bradley Holman. So how about his game today, Rick?
2 RBIs on that hit right there. 2
big
hits
time
on the day.
Big time in the running for our player of the game. Our awards be given out later this afternoon. 2-run single off the bat of Holman into right field, scores Ortiz and Sullivan, and now 4-2, Lincoln County on top.
Jacob Hoover now at third base after Ortiz and Sullivan scores. So you got runners on first and third with 2 outs. And Salter at the plate. First pitch inside for a ball. Salter looking for his second hit. They had a single back into fourth.
And the pitch, sidearm, big old hopper out to second. Second baseman fields. He'll go to first, and that will do it. But not before. A big inning. 3 runs is a big inning. A big inning for Lincoln County. They get 3 in the inning on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. There were no errors, and they strand runners at the corners.
2, yes.
We go to the bottom of inning number 7. Lincoln County now on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard is taking the lead. It's Lincoln County 4, Randolph County 2.
Mention this radio ad and take $1 off each bag of Neutrina feed you purchase from St. Ace Hardware in Lincoln. Offer good for Neutrina River Run dog food, starting at $17.99 for a 50-pound bag. Also good on Neutrina Country Feeds layer pellets, starting at $13.49 for a 50-pound bag. And Neutrina Wrangler horse feed in pellet or sweet, starting at $8.99 for a 50-pound bag. And mention this radio ad and get $1 off each bag you purchase. St. Ace Hardware, Highway 150 West, 27 intersection in Lincoln. Trailers for everything, and we mean it, at TRT Trailer Sales in Lincoln, 3302 Gastonia Highway. Trailers for hauling livestock, motorcycles, and cars. You'll find dump trailers, utility, and landscaping trailers. You'll find racing trailers with finished interiors, plus the tag-along and gooseneck trailers, insulated trailers with tack compartments and 110 packages. Call toll-free at 1-877-279-7465 or visit the website, trttrailersales.com.
Kitchen in Bell. Now open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday. Try their all-you-can-eat pancake special. All-you-can-eat for only $3.99 every day. And don't forget about the big Sunday lunch special. Every day is a great day. To eat at Mitchell's Kitchen in Bell. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call 704-276-1155 for all of your catering needs, too.
We go to the bottom of the 7th now, 7, 8, and 9 here for Randolph. And the 2-ball no pitch.
Actually 3-0 now.
Is now upstairs. It's 3-0 to Dylan Richardson, who's leading things off here.
Richardson, Burr, and Ruth do up 7, 8, and 9 here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
And this one's in there for a strike. Good crowd on hand here today for this mid-afternoon game. A lot of Shelby folks have come back and checking out their Area 4 rival, Lincoln County, as this one's lifted out of foul out of play. Evens it up 3-2.
Shelby will play tomorrow, 4:30 game. Is that correct?
Shelby will play tomorrow at 4:30 against the winner of Wilmington and Wilson.
Yes.
The winner of this game will play tomorrow at 7:30 tomorrow night.
Okay.
The nightcap against the winner of, let me think a minute. That'd be the winner of tonight's game. Obviously, or the next game, I should say. The winner of the next game, Jacksonville and Garner. A lot of these names very familiar to Legion fans. Here's the pitch, swung on, fouled off, 3-2 again. We'll reset it. Bottom of the 7th inning, just reset it for you. Lincoln County 3 big runs. The big hit, the 2-run single off the bat of Bradley Hallman. 3 runs in the 7th to take a 4-2 lead on top of Randolph. Nobody aboard. Leadoff man Richardson here in the 7th, a full count for Randolph. And the payoff pitch from Norton's upstairs, ball 4. Tried to get him a chase one, Rick, and he laid off.
First walk of the day given up by Norton that I have in my book.
Yep, and those leadoff walks a lot of times will come back to get you.
Yes, it will. So to bring up Troy Burr now, the number 8 hitter. 0 for 2 today is Burr.
Good to see a lot of familiar faces down here, press and so on and so forth. Don Hines sitting up here behind us, who we follow all the time, Rick, in NC Preps, does a lot of stuff for high school athletics.
First pitch fouled off.
Spoke to him when I got here. He said, I saw your picture on Twitter, and I looked around, couldn't find you. So I was hiding over here. Richard Walker here as well, walking around somewhere. Always does a good job for the Gazette. Covers Legion baseball thoroughly. This pitch down and in.
I'm sure he's talking
1-1.
He's walking.
Runner at first base, Richardson. The tying runs at the plate right now for Randolph, Troy Burr. Burr, right-handed hitter against Norton, a 1-1 pitch on the way, and that's down and off the plate, 2-1. Don't forget, 4 weeks from today, we begin our broadcast station-wide coverage of high school football.
That time already.
Here's a ground around the third baseline foul. Yep, Kevin and Calvin both. Make sure we want to get the word out. Pre-game show be at 5:30 on all 3 of our stations, as well as ktcbroadcasting.com and so forth.
5:30.
Yep.
5:30 till
7.
7. Okay. And then there's a post-game show also after the game of the week.
That's right.
Next pitch inside. Lincoln County fans wanted to strike. So it runs the count to full on Burr.
Full count, Troy Burr. Hitless on the day, but up there with a chance to move a runner up. Represents the tying run. Payoff pitch with the runner going. Is lifted into left field down the line. Is it going to be fair? It's foul ball. Foul ball by a couple feet.
Tell you what, that was on the line, wasn't it?
Pretty close.
That would have definitely scored one
You know,
run.
it's so deceiving here, Rick, because there is a good 50 feet, I'd say. 50 feet of foul territory, wouldn't you?
At
roughly?
least, yeah, at least 50.
On both sides.
On both sides,
So
yeah.
when the ball goes down that line and it's so far away from the fence, you just automatically expect it to be fair. But it's not. I mean, there's just so much foul territory over there. And now the 3-2. And the payoff pitch again is swung on and missed. A breaking pitch, Rick. He was way out in front.
So a big strikeout by Justin Norton now with one out here in the bottom of the seventh inning. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter, Tanner Ruth, number 23.
Ruth hitless on the day as well. A ground out, and a strikeout, then a ground out. And Norton, first pitch from him is swung on, fouled off. Norton's gone the distance. He's allowed 2 runs, but both of those runs unearned back in the fourth.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4 big errors committed by Lincoln County.
That's the difference in this game, or they'd probably be up 4-0.
4-0,
And the
yeah.
fact that they haven't capitalized on opportunities, it could be up even bigger.
Yeah.
Area 4 doing what they can here in the first 2 games of this state tournament to hand it to Area 3. Shelby, as we said, won earlier today over Kernersville 4-1. Lincoln County up right now 4-2, and here's a swing and a line drive, left field, base hit past the shortstop Sullivan. Hoover gets it back in quickly, but now the tying runners are aboard for Randolph.
How many times you see that number 9 hitter come through?
Yep.
So runners on first and second now with only 1 out.
Yep, and it's back to the top.
Mm-hmm. Double play ball would be great right now for Lincoln County. Salter's actually going to go talk to Norton for just a moment. Rivals in high school, but teammates today.
Yeah, you can say that about a lot of these players.
Oh, yeah.
Especially this particular team, this Lincoln County team.
So back to the top, Avery Jackson now batting. Jackson is struck out and grounded out and flew out. So he's 0-3, and he lifts one up into right field.
Scoggins got a beat on it, looking up in the sun. Blocks his vision, makes the catch. A runner at second will tag, and that's no problem because no way Scoggins was going to get him. It's a fly to right off the bat of Avery Jackson. So most important now for Lincoln County is that's the second out.
Yes, that's big.
Of the inning. And it's going to be up to Will Albertson.
So Richardson now at third, and Ruth still at first, but as David mentioned, 2 outs for Albertson.
Yeah, it's Albertson. I didn't see the L in mine. I put that in there. Albertson. Will Albertson, the catcher, 1 for 3. Also reached on an error. And the pitch. And boy, what'd that miss? Inside, I guess.
Yes. Well, it looked like inside corner from here, but nonetheless, ball 1.
We're not trying to umpire, but I'll give him credit. He's been consistent. As this one's lifted out into center field, right center field. Somebody's got to call it. Hodges with the beat on it and makes the play.
Yes, he does.
For out number 3. Nothing doing in the bottom of the 7th for Randolph County. They do get no runs on a hit, a walk, no errors.
$500 off. $500 off any Big Dog X Series mower from West End Sales in Vail. Bring in the ad from this week's What's Up Shopper and take $500 off any Big Dog X Series mower. These mowers feature a big 26 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut. But that's not all. Bring in the same ad in the What's Up Shopper and take $50 off any Cub Cadet tiller in stock or any Land Pride mower in stock. Only from West End Sales, 110 Highway 18 North at the Highway 27 intersection in Vail.
The old saying, you can't keep a good man down, now applies to Brookwood Cafe and Catering. The new Brookwood Cafe and Catering is located on Providence Mill Road in Maiden, featuring the same great food and service you remember. The world's greatest fried chicken and world-famous penny browns once again satisfy your appetite. Brookwood Cafe and Catering is serving the same great breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brookwood Cafe and Catering on Providence Mill Road in Maiden. Stop by before the game or call ahead for your tailgate items, 828-428-8944.
It's time to jump in. Jump in and cool off with a dip in your backyard pool. To help keep your pool sparkling clean all summer long, see Carolina Hardware Garden and Pool Center on the Reedfield Road in Lincoln. They carry a full line of BioGuard products. Plus, they'll analyze your water to make sure you get the right blend of BioGuard. And keep your yard looking great with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn tractor, push mower, or trimmer. Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reedfield Road in Lincoln.
Hardware, Highway 150 West, 27 intersection in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Fleming Stadium here. David Keever, Rick Mitchum. We go to the 8th inning. Never enough runs, Rick. Nathaniel Scoggins, J.T. Bowden, Clay Hodges would like to add some for Lincoln County as they lead 4-2.
Yes. 8, 9, and 1 due up here in the 8th. Nathaniel Scoggins had a single back in the 2nd inning, sacrificed bunt in the 4th, grounded out in the 6th. 1-1 now is the count on Mr. Scoggins. I'm going to stand up this inning.
I hear you. I don't blame you. But still nice under here, is it not? Nice. I mean, the heat has not really got here yet.
Next pitch is outside also, so the count goes to 2-1.
Shelby defeated Kernersville 4-1 earlier today. Trying to update my bracket here as we go along. Lincoln County up in this one as this one's fouled out of play.
Okay, we'll figure out who plays next. Whiteville and Wilmington. Is that the...
Well, I know one thing. We were misinformed, which made me just put a tweet out there that's wrong.
Next pitch is inside, so the count goes full on Scoggins.
Yeah, we were told Shelby and Wilmington tomorrow, but according to my list, that's not correct. Winner of this game would play Wilmington tomorrow. Okay. This one upstairs, ball 4, leadoff walk to Scoggins. So now J.T. Bowden will come up.
Bowden, the number 9 hitter in this lineup today. Had a single back in the 2nd.
Yeah, Shelby will actually take on the winner of Jacksonville and Garner tomorrow at 4:30. The winner of this game will actually play the winner of Wilson and Wilmington tomorrow night. That makes more sense. Bunt out in front of the plate. Going to be a tough play. Catcher picks it up. Only play to first. He's got him. Good bunt by Bowden. 2-3 on the putout. Sacrifice is complete.
So Bowden does his job in that number 9 spot.
Scoggins goes to second where he's in scoring position with one down.
Clay Hodges due up now. Had a single his last time up and scored a run, so young man 1 for 3 on the day. Sure, Lincoln County would like to add a couple insurance runs here in this 8th inning. And there's a shot out into center field. It's going to get down for a base hit.
The throw will come home. The runner doesn't go, but the other runner will try to get to second, and they got him.
Yes, they did.
Yep. I thought it was probably a good chance to take by Hodges with his speed. But even with his speed, a good job of cutting it off, relaying it down to second. Is that the first baseman that cut that, or did you notice?
The catcher's the one that cut that one.
The catcher just caught it. Wasn't even cutting. So 2-6 on the putout. Over to third base is Scoggins.
Yeah, Scoggins didn't have a chance to score on that throw down to second. So now 2 outs.
So my error all day. We've heard Shelby will take on Wilmington Wilson winner tomorrow night, and that is incorrect. Shelby will take on Garner Jacksonville winner, according to my sheet right here.
Randall Ortiz at the plate. First pitch was a strike to Ortiz.
Disregard all our tweets from earlier. We'll correct those shortly. This one upstairs. I guess from now on, Richard, we won't go on hearsay. We'll look at the bracket ourselves, right? it did make more sense for them to play the winner of Game 3, not the nightcap. You know, Lincoln County, if they can win, they'll play in that nightcap, playing the later game. Here's the pitch. That is down and in. 2 balls and a strike to Ortiz. Lincoln County needs to get that runner at third home, Rick.
Yes, they do. Big opportunity for Ortiz to do that.
Getting a lot of. Here's a little looper out to short. Shortstop can't field it, can't handle it. Ortiz is going to be aboard. We'll see how they rule it. Don't matter. It's another run for Lincoln County.
Yes, that's that run.
Probably going to be an error, but that was a tough play for the shortstop. He did what he had to do. He come in and tried to play the short hop. It is an error, so no RBI. Ortiz is safe at first. Scoggins comes in to score, giving Lincoln County an insurance run here in the top of the 8th inning. It is now 5-2.
And that brings up Danny Sullivan. Sullivan 3 hits on today and the score to run. First pitch was a strike, so 1-1 is the count. Throw back over to first. Again, Ortiz on first, Sullivan at the plate. And the next pitch is low, so the count goes to 1-1. Jacob Hoover on deck, but they are 2 outs. And the 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled off. Ortiz was going on the pitch. Actually, the ball's fouled off into the Randolph dugout. So the count goes to 1-2. And Burr's 1-2 pitch on the way, and ball's lifted out of place. Going to be out of the park, actually.
Rick, the big thing for Lincoln has already happened this inning. The Ortiz reaching on an error has allowed Scoggins to come in and score an insurance run here in the top of the 8th.
Another throw back over to first, keeping Ortiz close. And another throwback. Randolph County on their 3rd pitcher of the day. And the 1-2 pitch way outside. So that evens the count up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 run in here in the top of the 8th for Lincoln County. Now leading 5-2. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled down the third base line, so we'll do it again. Danny Sullivan at the plate, 31 for 58 in postseason play.
Yeah, Sullivan is hot. Hits this one out in the right field, pretty well hit, but the right fielder had him played about right.
Yes, he did.
Back a couple steps, Rick, and makes the play for out number 3. So Lincoln County does add that insurance run on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Your score now on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard. Lincoln County 5, Randolph County 2.
Trailers for everything, and we need it.
The Big Splash Sales Event is underway at Our Lane Motorsports in Lincoln. It's time to come in and cool off this summer with a new Kawasaki Jet Ski Watercraft. Brand new models start at only $89.99. Come on in for all the details. You'll find one that's just right for you for your summertime fun. Ask about great rebates and low financing now available. Plus, they have golf carts too. Don't miss the Big Splash Sales Event going on now at Our Lane Motorsports, Highway 27 east of Shelby at the Highway 73 intersection.
Your reasons for a personal loan are as individual as you are. As a community bank, we understand that. We're the bank with a focus on service. So we'll help you design a loan plan that fits your needs and your budget. Talk to us about your personal reasons for a personal loan. First National Bank, hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln can help you get to a better state, because Billy and her agents will talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
See Abernathy for all the details. Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge, 1442 East Main Street in Lincoln.
Back here, Fleming Stadium, as Prevette leads things off here in the 8th inning, bottom of the 8th, as he fouls this one way off and out of play. It's a 0-2 count to Dylan Prevette. Rick, how's the view from up there?
It's pretty good up here, and that might be the longest hit of the day. Of course, it's a foul ball going the opposite way.
Now the pitch swung on, same place, a little shorter, out of play.
Yeah, I'm standing up these last 2 innings.
Count stays 0-2.
Prevette, Trogdon, and Smith due up for Randolph County, who trails now 5-2.
And I know you've seen my tweets. I think Richard said he tweeted out too, but just so you'll be aware, the winner of this game plays Wilmington. There's a drive, deep right field. Back on it goes Scoggins. It's going to short hop the wall and into second base, standing up, leadoff double, Dylan Prevette.
After an 0-2 count.
I tell you what, I don't know if we'll see a home run this week if that one didn't go.
That one didn't go.
That one was hit hard down that line, but now in the corners here, it's 332, and it looks like a long 332.
It's the second hit now for Prevette on the day. And that'll bring up Cody Trogdon now. Trogdon looking for his first hit, though he has scored a run today.
So leadoff double down at second base. Prevette. Here's a shot up the middle. Base hit off of Norton. Will they send the runner? They hold him at third base. And the throw comes in, cut off by Salter. So back-to-back hits, and this is going to put Coach Bullock in a little predicament here soon, because he's got his best man, Justin Norton, on the hill. And if he's getting a little tired here, you wonder how far he can go. Lincoln County had out-hit Randolph 12-5 till this inning.
Right.
A couple hits here.
Lincoln County did have some action in the bullpen last inning, but no one's down there at the moment.
What I was about to say was disregard our earlier tweets, but now we have the corrections on there. Winner of this game gets a winner of Wilson and Wilmington tomorrow night, 7:30. Shelby already advances to 4:30 game tomorrow, as this pitch is in there for a strike. Shelby already knows they're playing tomorrow at 4:30. They'll find out their opponent in the next game, Garner and Jacksonville.
Kyle Smith now at the plate for Randolph.
The stretch now. And the pitch, swung on and missed. Looked like the splitter, Rick.
Yeah.
Rolled off the table.
Bottom fell out of that one. So 0-2 now on Smith.
No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners. Tying run at the plate. Pitch to the plate, softly grounded on the first base side foul. This game is just over 2 hours old. We're in the bottom of the 8th. We started at 12:22.
Yes, we did. 12:22.
And the pitch to the plate, foul back again. Jason Sane up in the corner.
Yeah,
first base corner on camera. Kevin Hastings behind us, working a camera.
I asked Kevin a while ago if Jason was asleep, but he said no, he's been working.
Well, you could out here today. Very comfortable.
Asked them if they had breakfast at Cracker Barrel this morning. No was the answer.
Foul ball out of play. They didn't elaborate, I just know. That was their plan.
Jason could not get up this morning.
Is that right?
That's what Kevin said. Now, I'll have to ask Jason on that to get clarification.
And Jason said Kevin could not get up.
Yeah.
So. Kevin says, I was up at 6. Oh, man. 0-2 now. Norton delivers. Strike 3, fastball. He was not expecting fastball, Rick. And Norton blows it by him on the inside corner. Big strikeout for the first out here in the 8th inning.
The 6 strikeouts on the day.
Right fielder, number 11.
6 it is. All the way back to the first batter he faced.
Yeah, more importantly, Lincoln County needs 5 outs. Is what they're looking for now to advance. That brings up Jay Call, the designated hitter. Actually, he's in right field now.
First pitch to him from Norton, lifted softly out behind second base. Ortiz, edge of the grass, and hauls it in. So 2 outs now, 2 big outs. And Dylan Richardson now to be up to him with the runners at first and third, but 2 down.
Richardson on the day had an RBI single back in the 4th inning, but was picked off. And has flown out and walked today, so 1 hit for Richardson.
Getting nice tweets and kind words from different people about Coach Bolick, messages, text messages, and everybody, everybody from back home, all the area teams pulling for him, really wanting to, yeah. Here's the pitch, swung on, big hopper to third. Hallman will throw across the diamond in time. 5-3 gets Richardson. That'll do it. So after a double and a single to start the inning, nothing doing for Randolph as Norton settles down and gets the next 3 batters. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the 9th. Your score now remains the same on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard. Lincoln County 5, Randolph County 2.
Touchdown, Carolina!
The voice of Woody Durham calling the Hills games brought bright smiles to the faces of Tar Heel fans everywhere. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincolnton will brighten your smiles with professional cosmetic dentistry and smile enhancement procedures for everyone. Even Duke fans will smile at the work of this Tar Heel. The office of Dr. John L. Cloninger III is located at 904 Doncha Drive. For an appointment, call 704-735-0765. That's 704-735-0765. And John III says best wishes to all high school athletes.
For all of your modular or site-built home needs, see Key Properties in Lincoln. At Key Properties in Lincoln, they offer free site inspections and turnkey construction with 100% financing available. From garages to basements to porches to many other options that are available. Visit their Model Home Center today at 2125 East Main Street in Lincoln or visit the website at keypropertiesinc.com. Call 704-735-0040. For Key Properties in Lincoln, they have homes for everyone at Key Properties. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Now open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday. Try their all-you-can-eat pancake special. All you can eat for only $3.99 every day. And don't forget about the big Sunday lunch specials. Every day is a great day to eat at Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call 704-276-1155 for all of your catering needs too. Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
All right, y'all sent me on the money. How many dollars on it?
Single that he had. The runners had to hold up on that one, but that came in the big 7th inning when Lincoln County was able to push 3 across the plate. So 0-1 on the count to Hoover. And the 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. So the count goes 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes. Hoover hitting from that left-handed side. Is that still Burr on the hill for?
Burr's still on the hill for Randolph. Okay. No, it's not, David. We've had
number 20, it looks
number
like.
20.
You got anything on that?
Well, we'll see who number 20 is. Carson Ashbel?
Yep. Aspel.
Okay.
Asbel. Probably with a Z, Asbel. And throw to first.
Okay.
Throw to first is in time on the strikeout. Strikeout was blocked by the catcher. Hoover is retired.
And we're going to have a pitch hitter again now in this this spot. Coming up to bat now is number 15, Nick Savoy.
Savoy will see his first action of the day.
Savoy, one of those utility players, gets in and does a good job when he's in there. And the first pitch on the way.
Pitches, misses upstairs to Nick Savoy. 5-12 and a big old 4 for Lincoln County, but somehow they've overcome that at this point to lead 5-2. And the pitch lifted out into left field, softly hit. Left fielder in on it a couple steps, makes the play. Just something about that number 5 spot today, Rick, has not been kind to the Lincoln County hitters.
No,
that's a combined 0 for 5 in that spot. And now it will bring up Bradley Hallman, who probably has the biggest hit of the day in this
He
game.
had that 2 RBI single in the 7th inning, so yes, that was a very big hit. Young man does have 2 on the day. I'll tell you what, he's had to work hard at third base also. He's had a lot of grounders there. And that one's lifted.
Over the shortstop's head.
So that's 3 hits today for the young man.
How about that? So trying to start something here with 2 outs is Hallman. Yeah, Hallman, as Rick said, a 3-hit day now. And now it's going to bring up Salter. Darren Salter, the left-handed hitter, facing the right-handed throwing Asbill. And the pitch to the plate's in the dirt. Gets squirts by the catcher. Hallman will go to second on the wild pitch. So now in scoring position.
Salter had a single back in the 4th. Base hit here could get that insurance run in for Lincoln County.
Pitch on the way, and that is in there on the inside corner for a strike. 13 hits now for the Cardinals of Lincoln County. And the pitch just misses outside. I want to say hello to Randy Zipbaum, tuned in today. There's one fouled out of play. Randy said heading down to tomorrow during the day or night. They're coming down, and if Lincoln County can hang on and win, Rick, they won't have to be in too big of a hurry. They'll have the nightcap tomorrow night, 7:30 game. The loser of this game will be playing tomorrow at this same time slot.
Same time, 12:30, yes.
Here's the pitch. Big hopper up to the mound. The pitcher will field. Throw to first in time to get Salter. So nothing doing for Lincoln County. No runs a hit, no errors, and they strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Time to close it out if you're Justin Norton and Lincoln County. Your score on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard remains Lincoln 5, Randolph 2.
The name Gates is the most recognized and respected name in the real estate and auction business in Lincoln County. Robert Gates with Gates Real Estate and Auction Group invites you to visit their website for complete details and listings of real estate and upcoming auctions. Visit www.gatesauction.com. That's www.gatesauction.com. Or call 704-735-1977.
Sold American.
Bright, sunshiny day.
If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Website at budgetblinds.com/Lincoln or on Facebook at facebook.com/bblincoln. It's time to jump in. Jump in and cool off with a dip in your backyard pool. help keep your pool sparkling clean all summer long, see Carolina Hardware Garden Pool Center on the Reedville Road in Lincoln. They carry a full line of BioGuard products. Plus, they'll analyze your water to make sure you get the right blend of BioGuard. And keep your yard looking great with a new Husqvarna zero-turn tractor, push mower, or trimmer. Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reachville Road in Lincoln.
Back at Fleming Stadium, Norton on the hill to try and go the distance into his 9th inning of work. First pitch, a strike to Burr, and the 0-1's upstairs.
Burr, followed by Ruth, and then back to the top. Avery Jackson due up here in the bottom of the 9th for Randolph County. Last chance for this team. Next pitch is outside, so the count goes 2-1. Burr looking for his first hit of the day.
2 balls and a strike. Norton winds and delivers, and it is fouled off at the plate. 2-2. Norton, as you hear the score 5-2, Norton has scattered 7 hits. Those 4 errors contributed to those 2 runs. They were unearned, as here's the ball 4 high and tight.
Second walk given up today by Norton.
Yep, so both of them were to lead off an inning too, Rick. One back in the 7th, and now one to Troy Burr here in the 4th. Here in the 9th. I saw number 4 on his position. I said here in the 4th. We definitely want to go back to the 4th.
Pinch hitter coming up for Randolph, number 15. That's Reese Daniel.
Reese Daniel hitting in there for Tanner Ruth.
Daniel, number 15. So Justin Norton, Lincoln County need 3 outs to advance to tomorrow's winner's bracket. But
pitch is in there for a strike. Good looking breaking ball. Is that 0-1 or 0-2? 2. There it is. They finally got it up there.
0-2 on the batter.
Norton looks at the runner, pitch to the plate, and it's grounded slowly to short. Sullivan's got to hurry and only play to first. He does so. Runner it down at second doesn't mean a thing. If you're Lincoln County, the outs are way more important, and there's 1 down here in the 9th inning as Burr does go down to second.
And that will bring up the leadoff batter for Randolph County.
Yep, back to the top. But Jackson, it scares me when he comes up in the 9th, Rick, and he's hitless because you know a kid like that hitting in that spot is due to get a hit, and he doesn't have one yet today. And here's a big hopper out to short. And now the throw to first. I'm not sure Sullivan should have made that throw. I thought maybe he had to play at third. The throw at first would be late. It's an infield hit.
Yep, there you go. You're talking about that hit from an 0-4 man today, and he gets on. So now runners are at the corners with only 1 out.
Yeah, the funny thing is, Rick, a walk and then an infield hit that was not hit very hard, just at the right spot. Sullivan backhanded it in the hole, but didn't have a shot to get him. Runners at the corners, 1 down for Will Albertson, the Randolph catcher.
Albertson, 1 hit today, a single. Base hit here would cut into that Lincoln County lead.
Norton's first pitch popped right side, shallow right field. That's trouble if it's fair. It's in foul territory, and Ortiz a diving effort.
Well, give credit to Salter and Ortiz for getting down that line trying to make the catch.
And Salter, I give him credit for bailing out of the way, too, because Ortiz had a better angle at it and was coming in there hard, too. Can't get it. It's just a foul ball. It's 0-1.
There is some action in that Lincoln County bullpen now. Hayden Dill's warming up, but that could be,
He should be scheduled to be tomorrow's starter, but with his style, Rick, Coach Bullock probably wouldn't hesitate to bring him in.
Right.
Here's a breaking pitch in there for a strike. Yes, sir. And it's 0-2. The batter didn't like it. And what I was going to say earlier today, the plate umpire's been very consistent calling the outside corner and not so much the inside, but he's been that way all day as this one's fouled out of play. But right there you saw the inside quarter called. And now the foul ball keeps it at 0-2.
Again, runners at first and third with 1 out.
Norton stretch, pitch to the plate, foul ball, third base side. just got a piece of it as the team's rolling in for the next game. Garner, maybe?
No, I think that would be.
I think it's Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
Okay. Garner doesn't usually have any red, do they?
And that's what I'm strictly going by. Post 265, I can tell you that.
Okay. Here's the pitch to the plate. Ground ball short. Sullivan will relay to go to second for one, and they're going to call him out. They're going to call him out as he was taking the ball out to make the throw. And Ortiz is shaking up again, Rick. Third time today. They do give him the force out, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's a call that could probably win either way.
Could have, and the umpire was right on it.
It is a force out, a 6-4 force out. Fielder's choice for Albertson. He's at first base. 6-4 retires Jackson as the run does come in to score to make it 5-3. That is the first earned run allowed today.
All day, you're right.
By Norton. But now the tying run's at the plate, but with 2 outs. And the runner at first base, Albertson. Ortiz slow to get up out there after being slid into real hard. Kevin saying he got cleated up there as the kid come in hard there.
Well, he's not coming out of the game.
No, he's too tough for that.
Yeah. So we got 2 outs now.
Rick, all his limbs are still intact. So
Dylan Prevette will be up now.
We didn't expect him to come out, right? All his limbs are still intact.
So with a runner on first, the score's now 5-3, and that brings up Prevette, who had the long double his last time up.
So 2 down. Runner at first base, Albertson, and Prevette, as Rick said. 2 for 4. First pitch, in there for a strike.
Justin Norton, 1 out away from going the distance. Ahead on the count 0-1.
And now the pitch to the plate. Swung on, ripped into right field. That's going to be a hit. Right fielder comes up clean, but that puts a tying run aboard.
Prevette now with 3 hits on the night.
And that one, Rick, a solid base hit. So now, as Rick said, tying run aboard. Winning run all of a sudden comes to the plate here with 2 outs.
Comes to the plate, and Coach Bullock looked like he was going to come out and talk to his pitcher, but he's headed back to the dugout area.
Tough situation for him right here, Rick. It's hard to take out a pitcher like that as this one's fouled out of play.
I'll tell you what, Trogdon really got around on that pitch right there. Trogdon had a single his last time up. And now Bullock is going to take that trip to the mound.
That doesn't necessarily mean he's going to remove him.
Right, that's true.
But we will take a time out and see. 5-3 Lincoln County on top. Randolph back.
Community minded, just like you. Community minded, that's for sure it's true.
You care about the future of this community. You grew up here. You've raised a family here. Your life is here. So is ours. Carolina Trust Bank. Member FDIC.
Community minded, just like you.
Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448.
In the Gospels of Matthew, Luke, and John, we are called to forgive others, and God will forgive us. I find that I can forgive others, and I can ask God to forgive me, but sometimes I find it hard to forgive myself. If you are struggling with forgiveness, as we all do, come to Ryan Heights United Methodist Church and hear of the Lord's grace, mercy, and forgiveness. I'm inviting you to come and worship with us Sundays at 11. I am Kathy McAbee, pastor of Ryan Heights United Methodist Church, and we are located on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park.
When do you want the job done? Right now, of course. That's why we recommend you call Right Now Contractors for roofing, siding, windows, and more. Right Now Contractors features maintenance-free gutters. Ask about their walk-in spa tubs, and a lifetime warranty on the roofing is available. Just call 704-572-0375 for Right Now Contractors, or visit the website at rightnowcontractors.com. When you want it done now, call Right Now Contractors.
Good luck, Lincoln County Cardinals, in the American Legion State Tournament from American Marine in Denver. Call Randy or Todd at American Marine for the largest selection of new and used boats in the area. We also buy, sell, and trade. And don't forget our full service department, too. American Marine is located at 6118 Highway 16 South in Denver. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 3. Call 704-483-8144 or visit our website at amlboats.com. Good luck, post 455, Lincoln County Cardinals, American Legion Baseball.
Here as the pitch to Trogdon is lifted down the left field line, foul and out of place, and now he's in the hole 0-2.
Yes, he is 0-2. He's gotten around on both of these pitchers, though. That's kind of scary.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Albertson's your runner at second. Pravat is at first, and the 0-2 pitch from Salters fouled out of play on the right side. Good job of battling up there by Cody Trogdon.
Bradley Holman has went to first base. Of course, Salters on the hill. Ortiz has went to short. Is that correct?
Yeah, it moves Sullivan to
third. Okay.
Ortiz hardly ever plays the corners. He's got to play the 2 middle spots, and then they've moved Sullivan over there, who's very good at third as well. Here's the 0-2 again. A ground ball to third. Sullivan knocks it down. Will step on the bag, and that will do it. Lincoln County will advance. The fielder's choice off the bat of Trogdon. The putout is 5 unassisted as Sullivan fields the ground ball, steps on the bag, gets Albertson at third, and that will do it. They do pick up a run. Randolph County gets a run on 2 hits, no errors, and they do strand the tying run, 2 of them on base, Rick. Your final score here today from Wilson, North Carolina, Fleming Stadium on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard. Lincoln County wins it over Randolph County 5-3. We'll be back to wrap it up with our post-game show after this 3-minute timeout.
Shop for your home in your home with Budget Blinds of Lincolnton. Budget Blinds services the Lincolnton, Cherryville, and Shelby area with window coverings for any budget. And mention this radio ad for $20 off per window. Available by appointment only. Call 24 hours a day, 704-483-9580 in Denver, North Carolina for a free in-home consultation. Or visit our showroom at 1901 North Highway 16 in Denver in the Westport Plaza. Budget Blinds does commercial and residential. Sales, service, installation, and repairs all handled by our office. Visit our website at budgetblinds.com/Lincolnton or on Facebook at facebook.com/BBLincolnton. Gail Huss, broker realtor with Lake Norman Realty in Denver, is proud to help sponsor the Lincoln County Cardinals in the state baseball tournament. Gail Huss specializes in the Lake Norman area, representing buyers and sellers in Lincoln, Catawba, Iredell, Gaston, and Mecklenburg counties. Gail is a 5-time recipient of Charlotte's Best Real Estate Agent Award based on customer satisfaction. Let Gail work for you if it's residential or commercial real estate you need. Call 704-473-6819 or go online at www.gailhuss.com. Office located on Highway 16 in Denver, North Carolina. Good luck, Lincoln County Cardinals.
Okay, folks, here's a question for you. Now listen. If you could pay less for your office products and have them delivered to your door, if that money stayed right here in your community, and if you could choose from a selection of office supplies made right here in America, and if you'd like to truly say that you buy local, wouldn't you make the switch to King's Office Supply? Located at 227 East Main Street, King's Office Supply has been serving Lincoln County and surrounding areas for over 60 years. Come on now, make the switch and feel good about supporting your local small business.
Do you own a farm? If so, LMI Agency in downtown Lincoln now offers farm owner coverage through Ace Agribusiness. Ace specializes in farm and ranch insurance, including multiple peril, crop hail, specialty crop lines, farm property and casualty, commercial auto, and farm umbrella excess. Give one of their farm insurance agents a call today at 704-735-2604 for a free quote on a great farm insurance product. LMI Agency, 228 East Main Street in downtown Lincoln. And don't forget, they also offer home and automobile insurance. Again, call 704-735-2604.
Vesuvius Vineyards in Iron Station is proud to help sponsor the Lincoln County Cardinals American Legion State Tournament games. Vesuvius Vineyards provide a very private surrounding on 350 acres with sprawling vineyards behind the oldest standing house in Lincoln County, built in 1792. We're a perfect location for weddings, reunions, anniversaries and birthday parties, corporate events, Christmas parties, and more. Call for more details at 704-996-1566 or 843-422-4079. Online at VesuviusVineyards.com or email us at info@VesuviusVineyards.com. Located at 6173 Vesuvius Furnace Road in Iron Station, North Carolina, 28080.
Picking up wins down here, and rightly so, Rick Mitchum. I thought both these teams played well, and nobody played better today for Lincoln County than right-hander Justin Norton, who just couldn't quite get it finished, but went 8 2/3.
Yes, he did. Went 8 2/3. What I'm showing in my book, well, he gave up 3 runs on 9 hits, struck out 6 and walked 2. And if it wouldn't have been for those 4 errors, I mean, this game wouldn't even have been as close as it was at a 5-3 final. But Justin Norton did his job, and Darren Salter came in to get the last out, and he gets a big save, and Lincoln County will advance to play tomorrow in the winners bracket. And
don't know exactly who yet.
We don't.
But we do know it will be the winner of Wilmington and Wilson, and of course Wilmington's going into that game heavily favored, Rick. No doubt about that. So,
just quickly go through the hitting totals for Lincoln County as we're looking at the books. Clay Hodges ended up 2 for 4. He did have after going 0 for 3. You got 2 singles there at the end, actually 2 for 5.
You're not going to keep him down long.
No, you're not. 2 for 5 on the night, and 2 singles his last 2 times up the bat, and he scored a run in that 7th inning. Randall Ortiz was 0 for 3, but he scored 2 runs because he was hit by a pitch when he and also walked, and he scored both of those times that he was on. Danny Sullivan, 3 for 5. My goodness, the man's on fire. Like you mentioned, he's just a phenomenal hitter right now. Jacob Hoover was 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs, clutch hitting for that young man today also. And Bradley Holman, after going 0 for 2, ends up 3 for 5 and had 2 big RBIs in that 7th inning. So that young man was 3 for 5 at the plate with 2 RBIs. Darren Salter, 1 for 5 tonight or this afternoon. Nathaniel Scoggins also had a hit, and so did J.T. Bowden. So the hitting not a problem today for the Lincoln County team. They were able to put 13 hits up on the board, but they did leave, it was like 12 runners on base, wasn't it, David?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes,
so,
5, 13, 4, and 12. The 4 errors stand out, and the 12 left
12
on
runs,
base.
yeah.
You usually don't win with that combination,
No, you do
Rick.
not. No, you
That
do
just,
not.
to me, that even shows how good Norton was.
Yes,
that
absolutely.
you're able to make those mistakes, those kind of mistakes, and still win the game.
Yes, so a good gutsy performance by this Lincoln County team, and they will survive and play again tomorrow, staying in that winner's bracket.
So 5, 13, 4, and 12 left on for Lincoln County. 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and 10 left on for Randolph. Most of those coming in the late innings. 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th. Randolph left on. But gutsy performance today, Rick, and we've got a few WLOM awards to give away for that. And our first award we're going to give out today is going to be our hitter of the game.
Okay, best hitter of the game. We could have had 3 candidates on that,
Sure.
but we went with Jacob Hoover, best hitter of the game, for the clutch hitting that he had late in the game.
2 for 5 with an RBI, 2 RBIs. One came on a ground out, but 2 for 5 with drove in 2 of the 5 runs. Very impressive. Jacob Hoover, our WLON hitter of the game. Our fielder of the game, well, there's no doubt about this one. The man that shut down the Randolph Bats for the entire day.
I think that young man's name is Justin Norton, number 1 in the program.
1 earned run, Rick.
1 earned run, yes.
The first 2 were unearned, came on 2 errors in that one inning, that 4th inning for Randolph County, but gave up an earned run as he walked the leadoff man in the 9th, and that guy came back to get him and scored. But Norton, very dominant throughout the day, and for that, Rick, he is our overall WLON fielder/defensive player of the game.
Absolutely. 8 2/3 innings, 6 Ks today, so a good job by Justin Norton.
And our overall player of the game, kid that got off to a slow start but played good defense. He made an error during the game. But he overcame that with 3 big hits, Rick, including the big blow in the 7th inning, the big 2-run single that gave Lincoln County its 4-2 lead.
And that's going to go to number 24 on today with 2 RBIs. Again, those 3 singles back to back to back in the 6th, 7th, and 9th inning. And gives him the overall player of the game award today for the Lincoln County Cardinals.
So Lincoln County completes the sweep today for Area 4 in Day 1. Area 4, Shelby, early this morning defeated Kernersville 4-1. Lincoln County wins 5-3 over Randolph County. Shelby guys will be back on the air tomorrow at 4:30 in that range for a game against the winner of this next one, Garner and Jacksonville. Rick and I will be back on the air tomorrow night around 7:30. You got to figure everything tomorrow's probably going to run later than you would expect. But tomorrow night, Lincoln County's game now scheduled for 7:30 as they'll face the winner of Wilson and Wilmington.
I always like to call that the primetime game. That'll be the last game of the day. So 7:30 start, somewhere in that vicinity. But, yeah, we'll definitely be back on covering Lincoln County as far as they go, and look forward to seeing what's going to happen the rest of the day and all through the tournament.
Lincoln County posts 455 under the direction of Bruce Bullock. First ever state tournament, now their first ever win in a state tournament. They win here today. Final score here today on the LincolnCounty.com scoreboard. Lincoln County 5, Randolph County 3. Special thanks to Steve Roberts back in the studio. Appreciate everything you done for us today, Steve. Hope you have a nice afternoon now. You get to relax the rest of the day as Shelby and Lincoln County are both winners. American Legion Baseball State Tournament Action is a production of KTC Broadcasting. For Rick Mitchum and Kevin Hastings and Jason Sane, I'm David Keever saying so long till tomorrow night from Wilson, North Carolina. Thank you. Thank you, Steve.